Life's stressful. I was just, I was really doing my chest. Everything's just furry. And I'm like, all right, tired of this. So I get in the shower. I'm shaving. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to shave the balls and everything. I'm going hard. So I get everything down to a slick. I even go against the grain.
Oh my God!
Just on some parts to get it like baby.
That hurts a little
bit.
It
sucks. Yeah. It gets
yeah.
Get me out. Get me out of here. Get me the hell out of here.
This girl, I used to hook up with her. Well, anyways, we kind of fell out of touch. She's a little weird anyway. And I had these two girls lined up. The both girls canceled on me. So she shows up and she has gained like 80 pounds.
She gets up and you're like, here, put the Spider-Man mask on. I've always had a real kink for this.
I love Spider-Man. Yeah, you take it, Spider-Man. See, and they already doing it to me right now in the chat. I see it. Where is it at? Look, it's in Enrico. It says, you like swamp. No, that's not what I'm saying, you motherfucker. I'm saying a little. That would be in Vegas right now getting shot on by like 9 dudes. Here's like, for like $2,000, bro. Let's go.
Let's do it.
You gonna on me? What the fuck is going on?
I'd be going crazy. I'd have an OnlyFans because your boy wants a Ferrari. I don't know how I get it. I really miss my mustache.
I don't get tired of that intro. I miss your mustache too.
Do you see how cartoony my mustache is? It was like,
yeah, you look like a cartoon villain. You should be twirling it. You should be twirling your mustache. Grow it back out.
Also a cartoon village. You're fat.
No, dude. No. Okay. So what made me shave it? What made me shave it was it would go like this. Like a lot of people don't realize this. When you have like a mustache, like a long mustache, if it's not perfectly groomed, like every day, like wax it and shit, it points this way.
Oh, it sucks.
Dude, I went to like kiss on this chick I was hanging out with. And I went to kiss on her and my mustache, like hairs went in her nose and she like jerked back like she got bit by a snake and then sneezed. And she's like, oh my God, your mustache went in my nose. And I was like, well, I got to shave this now.
That's what made you decide to shave it was you can't kiss on girls anymore?
I felt bad. Like,
no, what a gentleman.
I don't want to kiss no bitches. All right. Unless they're, it's between their ass cheeks. Like that's the issue is I just felt like I had hurt. It felt like I was a snake. I was like a snaky snake, and like I bit a passerby person for no reason, and then they're like, "Oh, that snake bit me," and I'm like, "Oh, fuck! I didn't mean to bite that guy." That's how kind of felt. It felt
that
bad.
Guy. Yeah. The fucking truth emerges. It's always out. It always out.
I can't help it, man. Sometimes, sometimes I like that. No, there was a guy at my gym today, and he was floopy looking, but he was built. He was like built fat.
Do you say floopy looking?
Yeah, like if you like slapped him, his like whole body would make a bunch of waves.
Okay, all right. I like that word. Never heard that floopy.
So, he was looking in the mirror, like flexing in the mirror in the bathroom with his shirt off. And I walked by him, and he smelled like burnt Doritos, like mixed with like water. And I was like, oh! And I wanted to tell him like in a funny manner, man, you smell like ass. But then I was like, man, he might be like offended. But if somebody told me that, I'd be like, yeah, bitch, what's up?
Like, you wouldn't be like, oh, I need to go take a shower. You'd just be like, yeah, smell it. Smell it.
I'm totally cool with it, bro. I don't mind smelling like shitty.
Okay.
I don't use wet wipes. I ain't no woman.
You don't use wet wipes when you take a shit, or you just don't use wet wipes in general?
No, when I take a shit, I like to be able to smell it later.
You want
because I'm joking, Zia. Damn.
I got nothing for that, Cody. I had nothing.
She's like, I'm
You're
leaving.
not joking. You're not joking.
I feel
we
like
know you aren't joking.
Right.
Nick's like, I know you're not joking. I stand by you all the time. Like, yeah.
Nick is like, I've been to your house. I know.
I haven't been to his house yet. Well, that he knows of.
He was supposed to,
Allegedly.
but it was just me and Cecil cuddling. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Fortunately. Cute.
Yeah,
but my butthole remains unviolated.
Yeah, his farts still make noises. Unfortunately, Cecil's nothing. It's just air. That's all. It's he's like, pushing real hard. That's it. That's all you get. It sounds like a damn cat sneezing.
A little bit of a pink sock weekend.
That's all you get. That's it. Oh, by the way, welcome to Camel Thoughts, Saturday Night Camel Thoughts with our first guest ever, Mr. REKIETA Law. Look at his nose. It's beautiful. Look how beautiful it is.
Amazing.
Look at it. God damn. No. If you guys aren't aware, next Saturday we have a race in Virginia, Woodford, Virginia. And on the hood of the car is going to be Nick REKIETA's nose. It's going to be beautiful.
Just his nose or
just his nose? Just his nose with a little Pope hat on it. And it's going to say
hell
REKIETA.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. I'm so excited to get that going. So I'm going to get
so
all the
fucking great.
And what if we win? That'd be hilarious.
It's going to be Nick's nose that goes through the finish line first.
Yeah. Thank God for that. Buy a nose. Gonna win.
Make it a photo finish.
Yeah.
Make it a photo finish.
Oh my gosh. Welcome everybody. I hope you guys are excited. We're gonna have a great ass show today. We have all the things lined up. Plus we have the naked snake and the bikini Zia goal, which on Saturdays, of course, is double the normal naked snake because there's double the people and triple today, actually, technically.
Triple
but you get,
people,
you get three for the price of two. Look, Nick's over there. Look at him. Beautiful man. And look at it.
Also going to get shirtless. Do you have a thing to tie around your head?
I don't have well, I could tie my shirt around my head, or I could just
do it.
I don't know, bathe in liquor.
Wear a yarmulke.
Oh yeah, pour the liquor over you like slow motion and like do this with your head, you know? Yeah, like that. Open your mouth a little bit. Yes. You guys see that preview?
Yeah, dude.
The people what they want.
I've already came today. I don't know if I can do it. I think my balls are empty. Speaking of balls being empty, Malubre. Look at him. Look at him. Hold on. My thing's all the way down.
Your thing's all the way down. You got to work on that.
There it is. I got the slider all the way down. Malubre. Love the show, even though I'm never able to catch you live. Also, wouldn't it be funny if the guests look out of the trunk of the car of the thumbnail? Though I don't know how easy or not it would be to do this. Anyways, chat, like the stream. Thank you, Malubre, for the first pink boy. And it's a Euro 69 boy, which is like $100 in redneck trailer park money. So I appreciate you, Malubre, going hard for your boys. But that's not all. Malubre started the fire. But people are joining in. We got Billy Hatcher, another fun live stream. And Russell did nothing wrong, dude. I agree. I agree with you, Billy Hatcher. Russell's the GOAT, and it's a dog. It's a dog pile. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. Second pink boy. And don't forget, Jeezy. GZF with a third pink boy. Before we even got started, insane. The love today. Could this be finally the time we hit number one on Super Chats? We hit number 2 Monday. Number 2.
It's like Prolapse City up here with all this fucking pink.
God, cherry head. What do they got? What we used to call I remember when Resident Evil Remake came out on GameCube, there was these things called crimson heads, and it's when a zombie died, but if you didn't burn their body, they would come back to life like a couple hours later, and they were violent, and they were called crimson heads. Cool. And then like we started calling prolapse anuses crimson heads all the time. And then we would be laughing and cutting up at the store about crimson heads, and people thought we were talking about Resident Evil or nothing, and we were talking about prolapse assholes.
You were talking about little pink socks.
That's cute. Like that lady that
who had too many anals and it just came right out.
That's what happens. No, she was fisting her ass, and then she like pushed, I guess, and it like looked like a pumpkin on the outside, and then she put a cigarette in it and tried to smoke the cigarette through her prolapse giant thing.
Well, look,
I mean, she tried to smoke a cigarette through her butt.
Yeah, and then
because if it happens, you gotta try it. Like you may not be there again, right?
I guess that's true, but where's the thought process that gets you from prolapse butthole to smoking a cigarette with it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lots of people do butt drugs and butt liquor.
I've heard of butt drinking. Yes, that I've heard of.
No, have you ever heard the term boofing?
I have, but I can't remember what it is.
So boofing is taking a drug and shoving it in your ass because just like with drinking, your colon absorbs it really quickly and distributes it to the bloodstream very, very fast, apparently.
Which is quicker, boofing or shooting up?
I don't know.
Well, probably shooting up.
I don't do those things, Zia.
Well, you could have fooled me, Nick.
I just know the terminology.
Oh, okay.
It's a suppository. You just put it in there. It's the same exact thing as a suppository. No, but anyways, long story short, she put the cigarette in her asshole, and then her prolapse anus, I guess, was like cold. So it
sucked it in,
sucked the lit cigarette into her body, and she tripped balls. It was terrifying. Like,
I thought you were gonna say, and she died.
No, she's fine. You can put cigarettes up in there. Jeezy said, as of yesterday, my weight starts with a 1 instead of a 2. 63 pounds down. Appreciate the inspiration, Camelot and Fat Shames Rackets. Zia looking fine as always. You know what? I like how everybody thanks me and Nick for these things, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, Zia, you're hot." And I'm like, You don't even have to do nothing to you for the world.
Should I
just be sexy the whole time?
I've never been able to do that in my life. You know what? I'm gonna say thank you. Thank you.
That is pretty cool. I wish I could do that.
You do that kind of.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeezy. Thank you, Billy, and thank you, my Lubre, for the first 3 pink boys. And let's give a shout out to Eric the Canadian Gold Boy Gray. It's back. It's been like I feel like a year. Says Kim, I guess he's back with a gold boy. I appreciate you and welcome back, my friend. I hope you're doing well. And Raken, as always, is always here. Thank God for Zia. Otherwise, the stream would be uber gay. Thank you, Raken. I love you.
True. So many dicks.
So many dicks. So we were going to talk about Russell Brand, of course, and because it's just the thing, man. There's so many things going on. It's the biggest dog pile we've seen since Johnny Depp got accused back in the day, probably even more so. And so I'm gonna tell a little bit of secrets here, and I'm sure she doesn't mind. But fucking old Ashton called me today on my telephone. I just saw it. Why is Ashton calling me at like 3 p.m.? So I answer it, and she's like, "I disagree with everyone. Russell Brand deserves this," and I'm like, "But why though?" And she's like, "There was allegations 10 years ago, and everybody covered them up, and he's a degenerate, and he does drugs, and he says he didn't even remember half the times he was out in public." And she was like, "Don't you think he could have possibly done one of these things?" And I was like, "Sure. But the presumption of innocence is more important than the presumption of guilt. Always. It's a human right."
Yeah, I'm 100% like, as soon as I heard the allegations and you see people immediately jumping to pick sides, I don't give a shit and I don't have a horse in this race because I don't think we'll ever know. Could he have done it? Yeah, absolutely. Of course he could have. Could he be 100% innocent? Also, absolutely. He could totally be 100% innocent and people are just making a bunch of shit up. I don't think we're ever going to know. In situations like this, it's always his word against their word, and these people are going to come forward. There probably is never going to be any real evidence, and we'll never know.
Yeah. What do you think, Nick? So let's assume there's going to be charges somehow brought, or somebody's going to bring a lawsuit forward. Like, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think there's going to need to be overwhelming evidence?
It depends. If it's criminal charges, I think all of the allegations are outside the statute of limitations in the places where they're, alleged to have happened. I think. I don't know. But criminal charges, you're going to have to bring real evidence, you'd think, to get there. And without something more, I don't know how they've got it, right? They've got someone said this thing. They've got a couple text messages, and the text messages are more ambiguous than people give them credit for. Because I was focusing on this the other day. The one where she's talking about the condom, right?
Yeah.
And she says, no means no. But then she says, last time you asked, condom or no condom? I said condom, and you put one on. Implying that he didn't this time.
Yeah.
But there's not like a standing condom order, right? Like you don't have a condom ready agreement for every time you have sex.
Yeah.
So if he didn't ask this time and she didn't bring it up, that's not a surreptitious condom removal or like saying you'll use one and not using one. So that text message isn't the admission people keep making it out to be. And it's really frustrating. It's basically him just saying, sorry, like things didn't go right for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And maybe he didn't wear a condom and she wanted him to for whatever reason, but they didn't talk about it. Because again, it was really weird that she said last time you asked.
Yeah.
Well, last time would have been the time before this time, I think.
Yeah.
So without like without actual evidence of the crime, you got a real trouble here. And that's the real issue with why these things need to happen well before 20 fucking years later. Who's going to even be able to witness when this happened? Like, what date was this? Do they even know? Like, what date did all this happen? Where exactly were they? What time was it? How do you establish the basic facts? I mean, you got this text message, which gives you a clue, maybe, but was it actually the night before? Was it 2 days before? Was it that morning? Like, you have to establish these things to have a lawsuit. And I'd wager they'd have a trouble actually doing that now. Yeah. And then how do you corroborate any of it with anyone else? Yeah. So, but if you get to a jury, all things are on the fucking table, but it doesn't make it justice. And the worst part is you got to say that even if he was guilty and a giant scumbag, it's like, well, but we don't know. like Zia said, we may never know. And even if we get to a courtroom and have evidence weighed out, it's 20 years old. Some of the people who would be witnesses are likely dead.
Yeah.
Like, think about how much happens in 20 years. Jesus Christ. We're on PlayStation 1, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. And what is alarming to me is, whatever you may want to believe people, you may not, whatever, but it's obviously aimed at character assassination, because I've been on Facebook a little bit more than I ever have because I don't have Twitter no more. So I'm like, I need a feed to scroll down, damn it.
Oh,
Facebook,
no.
Oh, God.
Facebook sucks. Dude, don't get me wrong. Yeah.
For grandparents. Like, it's gone beyond it's for parents. It's for grandparents. Like,
it is.
Grandparents
It really is.
Facebook.
It really, yes. I 100% agree. It's for grandparents
At least
and
just
all those
roll
kids.
Instagram.
Yeah, well, I do that too. But God, Instagram's like 50% ads now. And it's
you just got to go to the Explore page. My Explore page is my Explore page. I am so happy with it right now. I've got the algorithm has me down. I've got it curated to exactly what I want to see. Weird, spooky quotes, ADHD shit, a bunch of hot chicks, and food. And I'm so happy with it right now. There's always something good for me to look at there.
Yeah. So the issue is when I'm scrolling down, Facebook's feed, every other article that it promotes to me, like that's sponsored, is random co-host of random show talks about how gross like vibes Russell Brand gave off when she did a show with him in 2008. And I'm like, what does this have to, it has nothing to do with anything. It's like, oh yeah, I remember being around Russell Brand. He was creepy. And it's like, it's character assassination. You're just saying this because people are dogpiling. You're like, oh, I've been around him. Yeah, he was creepy.
Well, and then they get their 15 minutes and they can weigh in on this very hot topic that's being talked about everywhere. It's just their way of getting in the limelight. That's really all it is. People want to have a thing to talk about and be like, "Ooh, look, I was also a part of this."
Yep.
My Explore page is just chicks. That's all it is.
I'm a red-blooded American, God damn it. Yeah, mine are.
It's weird because I watch like people get run over in foreign countries by cars and stuff. Like, that's what I usually see on Instagram, is people getting hurt and killed. And then I click on the Explore page, like, well,
you should be liking what maybe they're like, you know what, your browsing habits are a little gay. Let me help you out.
You want to hear like how gay, and I mean like gay as in silly, my feeds usually are for like reels or whatever. It's quite literally always a reels of people like untorquing old bolts on cars and then like lubing them, or like oil like drain plugs, and
I heard torque and lube,
and then like it's like
he's talking about screws.
It's like a time lapse where they take them off and then the oil drains out and then they put like the oil on the new like, and they torque it on. And it's like, and I'm like, and that's like half my reels.
What kind of porn is this, Cody?
I'm like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so weird. I can't explain it, bro. I can't explain it.
It's pneumatic porn, Zia.
Yeah, and what else I can't explain? Texas Dave can't be explained. $100 super chat. Hot diggity damn. Oh my God, my boy Texas Dave. That puts us a third to Naked Zia Bikini Snake, REKIETA titties, shoulders small. Get on edition. Thank you so much, Texas Dave, the first red boy of the stream. His penis is massive. It's beautiful. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Holy Ozone says, good to see you, Nick and Zia. And Chris Benoit is back. Says, I refuse to come out show because he's friends with REKIETA. Heard bad things about him. I wouldn't let him babysit my son.
Dude, I got a message from a friend today, and he's like, dude, I keep hearing this wild shit about you. I keep hearing that you go to these wild orgies. It's like, nah, man, I only go to the tame orgies.
The orgies where everybody is sectioned off into pairs.
Very organized orgies.
Very organized, yeah.
They're run by autistic people and Asian doctors.
Yeah. I had a rant the other day. I was drinking. Look, I drank a little. And I had a rant and I was doing it in an English like accent. And I was talking about how people in the comment section think that creators give a fuck, especially when they do guilty by association. So like the quartering tweeted out support of my band Twitter and said, hey, this seems like an obvious problem. Can Elon Musk check this out? That's all he said. And I thanked him in a community post. I said, thanks to Nick REKIETA, Tug, Yellow Flash, quartering. Dude, there was like 20 comments that were like, I am so disappointed in you for running with people like the quartering. Like, I knew that I felt something off. Jeremy's a disgusting piece of shit, and now I can't watch you anymore. And I'm like, all he did was tweet and support. I didn't even see it for a week. And I was like ranting in English, like in an English accent. And I was like, have you heard?
Oh my God.
I got to I was doing it for like 10 minutes. And I was like, oh my God, have you heard that Nick REKIETA likes to have sex with his wife? What a degenerate. Someone should kill him right now. Like, because it was like a stupid thing. Like, God, people are so stupid. It's wild, man. It's so funny when you read like the fiction about you and you're like, I've never been as cool as this. Yeah.
Right? I've read so many things about myself where I'm like, damn, I kind of wish that was true.
Yeah.
That would be way cooler than what my life currently is.
There was a wiki about me, and it said that my ex-wife was my old roommate. Her name was Tiny. And she was my roommate for years, and we were just, we were best friends for a long time. And the wiki said that she was my ex-wife and we still lived together. And when I got married, Tiny would have been like 12 years old. That's how the math lines up. Like,
no,
I got married, I started dating at 19, and then we moved in, me and my ex-wife moved in together 2021, and I got a house and stuff. Tiny was like 13 years old at that time. And they were like, yeah, he was married to Tiny, and then they got a divorce. And I'm like, oh my God, she would have been 12 or 13. Like, how do you guys are this dumb? How you don't think this lines up? It's like Tiny looks like she's like 14 now. Like, what do you?
Yeah, nobody fact checks. They just make stuff up and they put it out there.
Yeah.
I also had a bunch of people that thought that I was Jim Norton's girlfriend, which I don't know where they got that from, because it's been known like the entire time. I've been with my husband for 9 years. So I don't know. They like thought that all of my pictures were taken in his apartment, like all this weird stuff. I'm like, first of all the pictures were taken in my apartment. I don't know why you think it's Jim's. And I also am lacking a very specific piece of equipment that Jim wants to be with. So there's not a lot there that I can help him out with.
Peanuts?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that makes sense. You could always get one. It's very easy.
They have
all brave.
I could grow it on my arm.
There you go.
They also have like attachments for like you just wear something, strap a thing.
That's
strap
true.
something on, maybe.
Yeah. I think I've heard of those. Yeah. I think that's a thing.
Have you ever? No, Zia. That's a great thing to ask, because you're kind of a degenerate.
I am a little bit.
Have you ever strapped on or pegged anyone?
No, you know what? I never have. And I think we've talked about, no, it's true. I think we've talked about this before. I went to, Nick, don't give me that look. I did go to a pegging seminar.
Oh,
I feel like I brought this up before.
Yes.
That's why you think that. It was for research purposes only, because I was at Exotica with Chrissy, and we were live streaming and also going out to explore the various things that particular convention had to offer. And one of those things was a pegging seminar. I was like, I really need to see what this is about. And so I went, and it was this bigger lady explaining.
It always is, right?
It's always a bigger lady.
Whenever there's, and I've never been to like a porn convention or anything like that, but any convention where they do anything mildly sexual, they're like, all right, we're going to talk about sex toys. The person comes out, they like roll out in a wheelbarrow and they're fucking huge. And they're like, well, right now I'm going to talk about vibrating things. It's like, Jesus Christ, you're 9,000 pounds. How?
Or they're elderly like that. I remember when I was a kid and I would flip through the channels, and there was like a lady always talking about dildos, and she was like 80, and she was like, "This is the new blah blah," and she's like flopping it. And I'm like, "What is happening?" I might be making this up. Does anybody in the chat remember an old ass lady talking about sex toys at night?
Yep.
Like,
no.
Yeah. Her name is Dr. Ruth.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't Dr. Ruth have a show on Sirius XM? Doesn't she have like an actual radio show that's been going on forever?
Dude, she has to be dead. She has to be dead, right?
She's like 7 billion years old. And yeah, she's like, and these are great for anal.
Yeah.
How many of those do you think she's product tested before she talks
all
about
of them?
them?
I would wager all of them.
I give this one an 8 out of 10. I'm like, why?
Good for her.
Well, this one is 3 feet long, but it's snaky. So here we go. It's like, Jesus Christ.
I want to know about those dinosaur egg ones. Did she cover those? Or I'm sorry, alien egg, not dinosaur egg. The alien egg. You've never heard of that?
No. What is this?
Oh yeah, for a while, women were like laying alien eggs, and that was a weird kink that was happening. I don't know if it still is, but they would shove.
Hold on.
Yeah, they would like shove this weird. There are all these multicolored alien eggs, and they would shove them up there, and then I guess lay them. And I'm not entirely sure what the point of it was, but
is safe mode on? I'm trying to find this. Oh, safe search is off. Where is the shitting eggs? I don't see the shitting eggs.
I don't think they're shitting, but
you know what I mean.
Just
they're
search
the eggs. I don't see. I think there's a Furby sex toy I didn't know about.
Oh boy, well that's terrifying. Furbies are already scary.
You know, those are things that like sync up and talk together when you have like more of them in a room, like multiple ones.
Right?
And they say Ate Coco, and then they start saying fuck and shit. It's weird. Like they'll be like Ate Coco, fuck, and you're like, what? Like, hold on, you little motherfucker. You won't get me arrested by my parents. No, those things are scary.
Did you ever hear about that? There was a Tickle Me Elmo doll that like somehow was like saying a bunch of dirty shit to the kid.
I don't remember that. Yeah.
So fucking great. It's like
I think someone did that on purpose.
Oh God.
That was pretty accurate. What the fuck?
That was kind of terrifying. Why can you do that so well?
That little motherfucker.
I got kids, man. You got to entertain them.
But you said something about how everybody that like goes or hosts these seminars or talks about sex toys or reviews them are always like big people, and it reminded me of that video where that lady like talks about how to like give blowjobs, and it's like a fat black lady, and it's like a classic video.
Yeah,
and she like gets a grapefruit and like pours it out, and she's like and just like giving it hell. And she's like, and it's so casual. She's like, okay, so this is how you blah blah blah, and then she puts it in her mouth, and she's like, going ham. I'm like, oh shit.
I have heard that fat chicks
really are good at it.
Yeah, they're better at blowjobs and sex because they have to work harder. They want to impress the guy. I have always heard this. This is something that's been talked about forever. Can either of you confirm? I've never banged a fat chick.
No.
Damn. We gotta talk to someone who has.
I mean, unless pregnant counts, but
nah.
Been there. No, fat chicks usually just smell like fat. You know, like that weird sweaty fat smell. I hate it.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I've only been
like laundry that sat in the fucking washer for 3 days.
Yeah, that's it. Dude, I've been trying to explain the smell. It's mildewy. Yeah.
Do you think it's because they can't get in the folds to wash well enough? So it just like sits?
It's always discolored. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. No.
Yeah. It smells humid. You could be in a fucking desert. You'd be in a desert. One of those, they walk by, you'd be like, oh God, it's so fucking humid. You start sweating.
Yeah.
Gross. I hate that smell. I hate it with a passion.
Speaking of humid, Texas Dave, again, I thank you for your Red Boy. I took a shot just now in your honor for the first Red Boy and every Red Boy after, as long as I have shots. So I appreciate you. I think I did that last Saturday. I don't remember.
Am I drinking?
Last Saturday we didn't do a show, but the Saturday before that, yes, you sure did.
You don't have to get all technically.
I'm gonna make sure that people know. Yes, the last show you did.
Yes, the last time. Yeah, last Saturday I was doing something. I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I was in Nashville with Nick.
You were in Nashville.
Oh yeah,
I got a nice video, a nice drunk video from Cody. It was sweet.
Oh no, what happened?
No, nothing. You were just filming where you were. It wasn't even Nick wasn't even in it. You were just like, I'm in Nashville, bitch, or something like that.
Sometimes I do weird stuff. I'll be like talking. Sentence, yes, sir. I'm real drunk and I've never met someone like you. Oh,
I haven't got to one of those yet, but I'm waiting. I can't wait.
Jesus
I'll cherish it forever.
I will do anything in my power to be. Yeah, that's what sometimes I get drunk. If I get drunk enough. I've never met a woman like. All right.
Wait, Zia, have you ever had sex with a fat chick?
No, I've only had sex with skinny chicks.
Okay.
Because they're hotter.
So wait, do you have like a thing against fat?
I agree with your philosophy 100%. Like you don't have to convince me. The initial thing was like, well, that makes sense.
But
right, yeah, obviously.
Have you ever had sex with a fat guy though?
Also, no.
Damn, Zia's prejudice against the fats.
I was talking about that. Chrissy and I hung out on Wednesday. God, I love that woman. And we were hanging out and we were talking about that. And I was like, man, I guess I kind of do. Not in a way that like, I don't hate all fat people, but I fell down a rabbit hole and this chick pissed me off so much that I was like, what the fuck? Like it made me angry. It was like this visceral anger that I had in me because I fell down this rabbit hole of this girl who posts on Instagram. She's like, what I eat in a day as a fat person who isn't trying to lose weight. And then it just shows her eating all day. And she's huge. Like she's a big woman.
All day. Mm-hmm.
And and just all the stuff that she's eating. And I'm just sitting there like, and then all the comment, and then I go through the comments and look, I have never done this in my life because I'm just not that kind of mentally ill. I've never commented something on someone saying what, positive or negative really, unless it's a friend. So I'm not going to comment, but I'm reading through these comments and a lot of people are like trying to explain, well, you don't understand. Some bodies you can eat the same as someone who's skinny and you're not, and they just, their bodies just gain weight. And I'm like, that's not how that fucking works. Like people are so ignorant as to how energy transference works. And I just was like sitting there at 1 a.m. being like furious.
Dude, same. I can't fucking like it's like Instagram Reels were trying to feed me that shit for a while. And I was commenting on every one of them screaming. Like, I'm like, listen, thermodynamics is a thing. If you don't believe it exists, point to the fat person at Auschwitz.
No shit. Or in Ethiopia, like right now.
Yeah.
They just no one would starve to death. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But I think the only exceptions are if you legitimately have a thyroid problem and then you need to go to your doctor and get on medication. And there are actual medical reasons.
Dude,
but those aside,
those fruity dudes who do the Tour de France or whatever, they eat as much as fat people. But they're biking all day. Their bodies are burning fucking thousands of calories constantly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like because they're training. I looked up their training diet one time. It was like 10 or 11,000 calories, and it's like, well, yeah, they're riding a bike 75 miles a day. They can do that. It's like, a skinny person can eat just as much as your fat ass, but they move and you don't.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Which is, what is it? Thermodynamics. That's how that works. And that was, dude, every single one of those reels. I'm just like, oh, bro, come on, you can't. And it's like, they're like, oh yeah, my body is built to where it doesn't matter what I eat, I stay fat. I'm like, no, it's because you take a mental health day every day of the year.
It's because you haven't been to the gym in 15 years.
I'll eat my,
because when you report how much food you eat, they always do this. They report their meals. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, look, I had these meals. It's 2,100 calories and I'm 600 pounds. So that should be me losing weight. And it's like, well, those are your meals, but you ate a fucking cat at 12:45 and then the neighborhood kids disappeared at 4. And then you got a whole bag of pretzels and you just fucking devoured those and wash it down with pickle juice. Like they never are honest.
Yeah,
exactly.
Pickles have almost no calories.
No, I was just going to say, I love pickles and pickle juice, but yes, you're absolutely right. They're fantastic for that and good for cramps as well. And also people, the other thing too, and yeah, because there's salt in it.
Yeah, joking.
Oh, not, I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking of cramps. The coaches talk about this a lot when they have someone come to them and they're like, I don't understand. I'm eating, 1,300 calories a day. Why am I not losing weight? And they're like, are you logging everything you're eating? Are you talking about the glass of wine that you think is 1 glass, but really you've actually poured 3? Are you measuring the butter, the fucking oil that you poured in your pan? Like all that shit adds up and it adds up real fucking quick. If you're not measuring and weighing, you don't know.
And what people don't realize is you'll have a desk job or something, or maybe you work from home and you don't move all day and then you go to bed and okay, well, maybe you ate 1,800 calories or 2,200 calories, but you were like on the very, very edge of like zero activity. Dude, I get up, I eat my eggs and bacon. I eat 15 tablespoons of egg whites, 2 pieces of bacon, and I'll drink a protein shake at 11. I'll go to the gym. Right when I leave the gym, 3 days a week, I'll get my dogs and I'll go up to the mountain behind my house, a big ass mountain. And there's an abandoned road. And it's like blocked off so cars can't go up it. And I
jerk off every 100 yards, burn 2,000 calories.
Yeah. No, dude, it takes about an hour and a half. It takes about an hour and a half to get up to the tip top of the road. And then it goes into a trail where there's cabins and then it goes into the woods. And I go up there every day. My German Shepherd's old as hell. And he starts being a bitch about an hour and a half in. He starts limping because he's a bitch. So I have to quit after that and then go back down. But I'm doing that every day, going to the gym every day, and I'm eating 2,200, 2,400 calories a day to maintain, and I'm not losing an ass ton of weight. You know what I'm saying? These people think they can just eat 2,000 or 2,500 calories and they're going to lose weight. That's enough for a daily of a person, right? It's like, no, bro, you have a home job and you sit there and you don't move for hours and hours and hours and hours, and then you go to bed. You're burning the minimum amount possible.
Well, then they're like, well, I walked a mile. I'm like, that's 160 calories, man. Like, that's a handful of fucking almonds. That's not you. Because I did a marathon 6 years ago. And so I had the fucking watch, that tracked all the miles and everything. It's like, you're not actually burning a lot of calories until you're running 10, 15, 20 miles. Then it's like, well, yeah, you get up those long runs and you're running 20 miles. It's like, well, okay, well, now you can have half a pizza because that run alone burned 2,400 calories.
Yeah.
But you run 2-3 miles, it's like 300 calories. That's not very much. That's just 2 Snickers bars, you fat bitches. And I know you snort those things. So come on.
A whole line of them Snickers. Let me hit some of these super chats because they're going wild as hell. Matt Amos says, since you've already gotten in trouble, you should totally start shilling coffee brand coffee now. Just piss off people. Hey, if Quartering sends me $1,000, I'll do it. Thank you, Matt Amos. I appreciate you, dude.
Hi, Matt Amos.
Thank you, my friend. And we got a big drop from the guy that puts you to sleep. He's Mick Sandman. A $200 super chat. What? Mick Sandman, my boy. Look at the red. Look at the beautiful red. That puts us $350 from Naked Snake already. $350 from Naked Zia and Naked Nick. Yes, the goal's
I'll get my bikini out.
Oh yeah, the goal's a little higher on the Camel Thoughts because Zia's got giant titties. That's just how that works. I'm sorry, bro. Okay, can't give you the giant titties for free. She only give them to me for free. I'll be like, hey, send tits, and you're like, no. And I'm like, fuck. She's like, PayPal me $100. I'm like,
I was gonna say, yeah, it's $100 a nipple.
I'm like, okay, here's
per nipple.
Per nipple.
God damn! I thought we were in a recession.
The IRS audits me, and they're like, what are all these $200 payments to Zia Land? Once a week. I just need this shit. Thank you, McSandman. I'm gonna take a shot for McSandman for the red boy. I love you. I appreciate you. Get the hell on it, diggity doggone it. Also, big shout out to Cecil, who bought me a giant bottle of Bullet Bourbon. Thank you, my friend. Cecil says, give him some love. And he also drank 70% of it.
I was gonna say, I like how that's almost gone, and he wasn't there that long ago.
He was here recently, and then he's like, hey man, I bought you some alcohol. I'm like, oh dude, thanks. And then we were drinking it, and I was kind of pouring some Coke and drinking it. And he had a huge glass, and he would just pour half of the glass and just straight with ice in it. And I'm like, bro. And then it got to like 11 or 12 at night, and he was gone. He like looked at me all like he was just looking through me, and he's like, I'm fucked up, man. I'm like, yes, you are, dude.
Those were the days.
I love Zia, dude. Well, yeah, that's true. But
no, you're not even drunk.
I love you too, Cody. And I'm not even drunk at all.
Freudian slip. Rest in peace. Thank you, Mick Sandman. I love you. Appreciate you, dude. And by the way, speaking of Mick Sandman, a pink boy as well. From McAnal Man. McAnal Man is back. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. You're goated as hell. Real quick, let's hit the rest of these. There's only 4 of them. Hiller from Kentucky. Kentucky? KY? Kentucky. I just sent Zia a message on OnlyFans. Then remembered it. Hiller. Thank you, Hiller. I appreciate you. 200 Watt Studio says, when you're obese, you retain water not only in your body, but also between the folds.
Oh.
Skin on the outside.
So fucking gross.
Oh, that's so gnarly. I don't like it.
It's always the fucking folds, man. Rochester, $10 for the goon. But damn, outpacing Slagless today. Thank you, Rochester. I appreciate you, dude. Damocles of Syracuse. Can you ask the law pope to show her what a real fat shaming is? By fat shaming Camelot.
Ooh, wait, so I'm supposed to fat shame you?
He's gonna make me cry. No, please. No, do it, Nick. Fat shame me.
Do it. Cody, I I've been trying to fat shame you this whole time, but I could never get around to it because your fucking massive bulk was in the way. And you're like, oh no, it's my big shoulder. No, it's your big fucking stomach. It's so disgusting. You can bench press. Oh, you can bench press. You can't bench press your own ass, you fat piece of shit. You're sitting there trying to lift your gut up so you can get your tiny pee-pee into your hands, but you can't. Your arms don't come down. Your stomach doesn't come up and your dick stays flaccid. And you know it. And you know why? It's because you just injecting lard through your navel because you can't lift a spoon over your fucking gullet, you nasty piece of garbage. You mountain of Tess Holidays, a whole bunch of Lizzos just put in a big pudding cup, and you're like, well, that looks like lunch, sweaty ass and all. You fat garbage. Oh, I hate you. I got an Audi. It's an innie, you fag.
And he's not talking about your belly button. He's talking about your dick. Go on.
What was that? Would you say my belly? What?
No, I just nothing.
Yeah, you fucking.
So anyway,
you have a vajiji, and you know it.
Damocles, he got that with $20. Damn, $20. That
wow. So Nick,
I've been saving that up.
I'm gonna send you my number, and I'm gonna need you to text me that every morning, so that I get my ass to the gym.
I'll back shame you whenever you want.
Jesus. Von Schwantz says, thanks for inspiration. I'm down to 212 from 250, mostly just fat loss. I need to build some more muscle. Get the hell on it, doggone it, my friend. Thank you.
Lose your fat first, though. Like, I'm going to convert fat to muscle. No, stop eating. Stop eating. Stop it. No.
You have another career doing this.
He's in fat shame mode.
See, every time people are like, oh, how do y'all lose weight, or how do people lose weight? And Camelot and I are like, don't eat. And they're like, well, no, you got to have like a diet with like a special thing with a balance of proteins and carbs and a ratio. No. It's really simple. Just don't fucking eat. Stop it. Every time you want to eat, slam your teeth into fucking concrete. Don't eat. Just don't. You mean eat less? No, I mean don't eat. You're big motherfucker. Your body will feed itself off of you.
Yeah. You could it being that size. No shit. This is actual redneck science. At that size, you can do a water fast where you only take water in for 40 days and you won't die. It's pretty wild.
I would die after 4 days. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but it wouldn't be that many.
Well, I saw a dude who wasn't going to eat for like a week or something. This dude was fit, and he was like, I'm not going to eat at all, and I'm going to work out still the same. And like, he did the first day, he didn't eat. And the second day, he's like, hey bros, I don't feel so good. He's all like, looks terrible. But then on the third day, allegedly, unless he lied, he ate a spoonful of salt. And that helped him, because that was like the electrolytes and shit. Because you can make fun of electrolytes all you want, but like, your body needs them to convert the water that you're ingesting into actual, like, your body doesn't store liquid water. It stores a crystalline form of water that electrolytes help facilitate. So once he did that, though, he was fine, because the dude was buff, but he's got a shitload of extra material for his body to actually take and utilize. And y'all aren't buff, y'all are fat. Sorry, not you guys. I mean, well, parts of y'all.
Kind of. No, yeah, that's the thing, is people think, well, I can just, if it doesn't matter what I eat, or it doesn't matter if I eat a diet, I just can't lose weight. And I'm like, no, you just have never done it successfully yet. I used to think the same shit. I remember I was 24 or 23, 24. And I was like, well, I'm just meant to be fat. And I lost weight once because it was like a freak accident. I quit soda, and I lost like 100 pounds. And I was like, well, now I'm 24 and I don't drink soda, but I'm gaining weight anyway. So I guess this is just my genetics. And I started going to the gym, and I started dieting. I did it for 8 months with no cheat meals. 8 months, because I remember specifically when the cheat meal came. I was 147 pounds and had a shredded 8-pack.
That's
actually.
Crazy.
Like,
I can't picture you.
It's
That's
crazy.
Small.
Yeah, I think I've showed you. I'll show you a picture. I was little, but I have no shoulders.
Some bears still have fond memories of it, though.
But dude, I
wink a lot.
I remember, dude. The Edge of Tomorrow was kind of recent, the movie, and I turned it on for the first time ever, and it was my cheat meal, and I ate spaghetti. Dude, I was so excited. I fucking ate spaghetti. Dude, I pounded that shit, and then I ate half a giant roll of raw cookie dough.
Oh yeah.
And I was like in heaven, right? I ate all that shit. And then
I'll get a span off YouTube.
My stomach started hurting really bad. And I was like, shit. And I laid down and it wouldn't go away. And then it just hit me all at once. And I threw up everywhere. I just threw up for like 10 minutes, just screaming, throwing up, crying like a bitch, and it was my first cheat meal. I was like, go, because I ate way more than my stomach could handle because it had shrunken probably. Outpost Nerd said, since I started a new job at middle school para 2 months ago and drinking more water, I lost 15 pounds from not snacking as much. One cool thing you'll notice is I've seen people start jobs as like a picker at Target, where they do online orders and they're walking all day, but they're like have earbuds in to listen to music and they're just walking around doing pick orders. And they're like 108 pounds. And it's always women because I know only women usually in real life. But I knew this girl that she was, she's a normal weight, 130, 140, normal height. She started a job at Target being a picker and worked there for like a year and was just like walking around with earbuds in, just fucking doing pick orders, online orders all day, every day for 5 days a week. Dude, she weighed 108 pounds like within 6 months. She was so she was just really thin. And it's walking.
Yeah, I have a relative who's a picker at Target for the online orders, and they walk 8 miles a day during their job. They put on the tracker. It's 8 fucking miles. That's a shitload of walking, and that actually really does matter. The thing is, people think I'll do cardio, for like a workout, and that will burn calories. You're gonna do 30 minutes to an hour of cardio. You're not gonna burn a ton of weight, or a ton of calories. Caloric burn is based on distance that your fat ass is hauled around. So if you're if you in an hour walk a mile, or in 10 minutes run a mile, you're burning roughly the same calories. But if you're doing it in 1 hour or a 30-minute burst, you're doing that thing, you're exhausting yourself, and then you're done. And you're like, oh, I did my workout. But it's like, no, you need the consistent movement over the course of the day, expanding out the total distance that you move, because that's calories. It's just physics. It's just basic physics. They literally borrowed calorie from physics. It's an energy unit. Goddamn.
Yeah. My coach barely even has me doing cardio. I do cardio like once a week, and then the rest of the time I just get 10. I get between 10 and 15,000 steps a day, which for me is about 4 or 5 miles.
Yeah. That's pretty much the biggest thing is, my dogs, I started feeling really bad because I never take them for hikes anymore. It's been like a year since I've consistently done it. Now I've done it once in a while, but I was doing it every other day with my dogs for a while. And then I stopped because I moved, and now I'm in a different area now. So I was like, you know what, fuck this. I have a giant truck, and I just picked them up and put them in the truck. They're huge dogs, but they can't my truck's lifted and huge and ridiculous. So I pick them up and put them in there. Then I drive down, and I will walk this trail for an hour and a half there and back. So it's 3 hours. I have to dedicate 3 hours of my time to this. And it's, I think, about 3 miles total. And that's nothing. Like Nick said, that's only 500 calories maybe in 3 hours.
Only if and only if you weigh a lot. That's the other part. If you're a woman who's overweight because you're 140, 150 pounds and you're 5'2", you're still only 140, 150 pounds. You moving a mile is less than Camelot moving a mile because he's 400, 500 pounds. A slug.
How do you think I feel? I'm 113 pounds. I have to move so goddamn much.
And 10 of those pounds are literally in your tits.
And 10 of them are my boobs.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
113?
Yeah. And I'm 5'2".
You proud of that?
I would like to get down to 110, but I'm also trying to put muscle on. So I'm doing a little bit of a recomposition. It's taking time.
Trying. That's all I hear. Trying. What I actually hear is just chewing. I just hear chewing right now. Just hear chewing and swallowing constantly all day. 113. You don't have a 0 as the second number of your. You have 3 numbers in your weight. Jesus Christ! How do you live with yourself?
I need this every day. I'm going to the gym tomorrow.
No, I texted her earlier. I was like, it was literally when I was sending you that picture of me opening my pretentious engine bay. I sent Nick a video of that, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" There's like these little lights that come on in my Audi R8 when you unlock the car, and it's just sitting there. Or you walk by it even, and there's these two little bright like lights that shine at the engine in the back window because it's a rear engine car, you know. And I like was opening it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. But I texted Dia and I'm like, "You want to do bikini tonight?" And she's like, "I've eaten so much candy corn." And I'm like, "Same." God, I love it.
I love so much that I get to text you about candy corn. There's this couple I was talking to at the gym, and they were, I forget how it even. Oh, I was talking to the girl the day before. She had done a 24-hour fast. I was talking to her in the locker room, and we started talking about food because she hadn't eaten, I hadn't eaten yet, and she was like, "Yeah, I think I might go to the diner." You're welcome, Cody. I might go to the diner and get some stuff afterwards. And I ended up going to this orchard with Chrissy and got a bunch of baked goods. Wednesday was a wild day. And so I showed her a picture of everything, but I also had bought a bunch of candy corn, and she was like, "Who likes that?" And I was like, "I do. I love candy corn. I go through bags of it every single year around this time." And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, are you like the only one keeping them in business?" I was like, "I love black licorice too." And the guy that was working out behind them doing fucking rows was like, "Oh, that's disgusting." And she's like, "I knew you were weird."
Oh my God. Do you know, that reminds me, I was at the gym the other day and I had thought of a random thought that I saw like online, and I was like working out and my friend Colton walked by and I was like, "Dude, did you know that your ass can stretch up to 7 inches before taking damage?" And like this guy beside me literally like broke down. He was like doing cables and he just lost his shit. And I was like, "You know what the average circumference or like a diameter of a raccoon is?"
I was gonna say that you can fit a whole raccoon in there. You can fit 2 raccoons.
3.5 inches is how big a raccoon's diameter is.
I want a raccoon, but not for that reason.
Get your mind out of the gutter. 2 raccoons in your ass. Speaking of raccoons in your ass, McSandman coming down on my fake accent. My boy, I love you. I appreciate you. Another pink boy. McSandman's holding it down. But the red boys trigger the shots. I have about 3 maybe left. So we got now allotment of 3. Thank you, McSandman. I love you. I appreciate you. Your penis is massive. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My boy's going hard as fuck today. Ultra says no theme song. Movie clips CB4, 1984. I'm black. Honorary black. Psycho Crusher says, "Glad to see Nick, but thank God you didn't reenact your God-forsaken thought stream given what this show is called." What thought stream?
Oh, my thought stream. Oh God, it was so much fun. It's the greatest day of my life.
Oh wait, did you have some porn stars on?
No. I went on Twitch and was an e-girl.
Oh, I remember. There's pictures.
What were you wearing?
I had a super small and tight Sailor Moon t-shirt on. I had some 5-inch running shorts. I couldn't find thigh-high athletic socks for men. So I got close. They were just below the knee. And then I just sat there and made fun of people for not giving me enough money. It was so great for just hours, just sitting there. Oh, and I was surrounded by shitty like Christmas lights and Pokemon stuffed animals all over the place.
Oh, that's amazing. Is this stream still up somewhere?
It's archived somewhere. I don't have it, but I know it's around. And people like have clips of it and shit all over the place, but
that needs to be.
I just always remember, no matter where we go, there's people will bring up pictures. There's a screenshot and a picture of you like during that stream, and they want you to sign it. And I'm pretty sure that happened at Nashville.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing one.
That's gonna be when I meet you for the first time. I'm gonna find a screenshot and I'm gonna have you sign it for me.
There you go.
I'll put it right here.
I'm gonna get. I want Nick. I've never got Nick's autograph, but I want an autograph on the fat picture where you're leaned over and you're like looking behind you. That's what
it's Photoshop. God damn. No, it's fine. Yeah, of course.
That's my favorite one. Like his shirt's coming up and his belly's hanging out. It's so beautiful.
Nick, have you ever fat shamed yourself?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm down. I'm down. I think from that picture, I'm down 35 pounds. So.
Oh hell yeah. Nice. All right. You fat shamed yourself right into being skinny. I love it.
I tell people, I'm like, you think I'm just making fun of you? I get up and hate myself every day, actively. Look in the mirror, you fat piece of shit. Don't eat cereal. Cereal, kill yourself.
Yeah, dude. That's my favorite picture of all time. It's such a great picture.
Is so excellently done. Whoever took it should be beaten to death with a bat. But no.
He fat shamed you in shape. Slaglust says, "Here's 20 for the Goomba. Don't let the e-thought touch this." Thank you, Slaglust. I appreciate you. This is.
I'm gonna touch it.
Oh, thank you, Slaglust, for one up, my
go.
boy. Thank you. That puts us 250 from Naked Zia, Naked Snake, Naked Nick, and we are 8 likes from the goal. Make sure you guys like the stream, like the hell out of it, give it some love. We're gonna try to get to 1,000 tonight. I think that's easily possible. What did you just add? Is it safe to add?
Yeah, it's safe. It's safe. It's there's someone who had the autographed picture.
Oh, that's amazing.
How beautiful it is.
Look at those creamy thighs.
What a beautiful picture.
I love it.
That's skim milk, baby.
Skim milk, bro. My God. So that pulls us into the next thing I've been wanting to talk about. And it's Sophia Turner. So there was this weird thing. Where Sophia Turner told. So here's my layman explanation. So Sophia Turner wanted to go live her best life and have hot girl summer, right? And go bang a bunch of dudes, which is fine.
Is that true, or wasn't she just filming a movie or something?
I have no idea.
She was filming, I think.
And Joe Jonas who is her husband. You know what? I do have to say something about this. Why do celebrities keep marrying each other and then be shocked that they are terrible people?
Yeah, no
stop
shit.
marrying other celebrities. You both are the most narcissistic people on earth. Probably don't marry another person that is dripping in narcissism. You know what I'm saying? Maybe probably don't marry somebody in the exact same business as you, because if you do, you're going to end up not happy because you're both so full of yourself. There's probably no way you could ever be down to earth with each other, nor respect each other. You know what I'm saying? So it says that apparently Joe Jonas is holding the children's passport to keep them from seeing their mother, apparently. And the thing is, these are not people I know or follow. I just read the news. He has handled this so badly. Now I'm paying attention. So comedian Kathy Griffin offered her support. No one gives a fuck about Kathy Griffin. Oh my God. Kathy Griffin's the person that inserts herself into everything, and no one could give two shits if she lived or died.
She's never been funny.
No, it's ridiculous. And that's the thing is, apparently, from what somebody correct me in the comments if you can, but she was wanting to go out and party and do all this shit, and he asked for a divorce because of this reason.
That's what I heard.
4 years, right?
Yeah, I heard because she said she thought, looking back, she's like, well, I think I got married too early because I wanted to party and we don't. And I'm like, well, can't you party?
Yeah.
I mean, the code word would be, I think the code would be, though, that she wants to fuck a bunch of other guys. Right? That's because if she just wants to party, you'd imagine that 2 celebrities could go find some badass parties and just fucking tear it up. So I think it's the whole monogamy thing might be getting to her. Maybe. I don't know.
Woman, every damn woman. Look, Zia, correct me if I'm wrong. Wait, you don't have a good opinion. God, fuck. You went to pegging seminars and shit. No. Okay, so women will get with somebody maybe in their early 20s. Somebody that they, think they love. They'll be with them for a long time. It's a great relationship. But then they start aging slightly, 24, 25, 26. And they're like, holy shit, I've never had a hot girl summer. And they want to go off and experience hot girl summer. So they'll leave their husband or boyfriend. And of course, immediately regret it after 2 or 3 months of fucking dudes and learning that it's terrible. And because it is. I mean, I same thing with women. I went through women every other day. And after a year, I was like, this is stupid. All these women are awful. And just to find one girl you click with is so fucking brutally hard. Somebody you can just sit with in silence. You don't have to be doing something. Your alone time can include them just sitting in the room with you, not speaking, and just being in each other's presence.
It's the best.
Very natural. Watching horror movies together, stuff like that.
Love watching horror movies.
Me too.
I was digging at you a little, Zia, because you can't do
I know you were. I know you were, but I like watching them by myself, and that's okay.
You should watch Cobweb.
Okay.
I just watched it 2 days ago. It was great. I wish it had more to it though. It felt like it ended so fast. It was one of those like 90-minute movie, and I'm like, man, I wish it was like 2 hours long. It's great.
I'm here for it. Text it to me. I just watched Blade 2.
Blade 2. You going fucking classic as fuck.
Holds up.
Speaking of Blade 2, there's so many more super chats. You guys got to keep stealing the damn time. Rochester, my boy. Oh yes. Okay. So he says, tell Nick about the thing I sent you in locals with the judge. Get on it, doggone it, Rochester. Thank you for your pink boy. We are now only 200 from Naked Zia, Naked Snake. Well, 180 technically. So, thank you so much, my friend Rochester. So, Nick, there was this judge in Texas.
Yeah.
He gets in his car. I think he was drunk. I'll pull it up here in a second, but I think he was drunk. He gets in his car and just starts open firing on random cars or something.
Ooh,
and then he purposely just rams into a lady and then claims that she like pulled out in front of him or something. And
did she deserve it?
I don't know, but I'm going to pull it up right now.
She was a woman driving, so probably.
Yes, for damn sure. But here, let me pull it up. I have a picture of it somewhere. Where is Rochester's comment at? Here it is. So it says, let me just share it so you can see it. So this is the dude. This is the judge guy. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Of course, the window's not here anymore. What the hell? Oh, I got to open it probably first. Yeah. All right. So here it is. So it says judge. Oh my God, don't move. There we go. All right. So it says Oklahoma. This is Oklahoma. You said Texas. Oklahoma judge opened fire while driving and intentionally crashes his car. It says an Oklahoma judge was arrested in Austin, Texas. Oh, in Texas last week after authorities say he opened fire on parked vehicles while out driving, striking at least one of them and intentionally crashing into a woman's vehicle, telling officers later that she had cut him off. And he was arrested on September 11th with a misdemeanor count of reckless driving, a felony account of engaging in deadly conduct with a firearm. Was forwarded to a grand jury for consideration. What do you think about that, Nick?
Sorry. Yeah. No, it's, I mean, hilarious. I don't know. What do you think about it? The guy seems to have committed some crimes. I guess he was tired of being a judge for whatever reason. It pissed him off. But like judges are people. This is the thing that gets missed so often with government and law enforcement and everything. They're like, well, they have a hard. They're still people. Like they still snap. They still have shitty days. They have bad shit happen to them. They have good shit happen to them. They get in affairs. They get drunk. Like they do all the stuff that everybody else does. They just happen to have a job that works for a government. But I don't know. I think that's funny. Driving around shooting people's hilarious. That's based.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the thing is if
you're in Canada, you should do that.
Yeah,
just kidding. Don't do that. Jesus Christ.
If I could like reset, so I used to fantasize. I used to play this game called Forza Motorsport, like 3 maybe. It was like the third one, and there was an ability where you could rewind the last like 4 seconds or 5 seconds, and I would fantasize about having that ability in like everyday life.
Just run someone over and rewind.
Just hit somebody, they just their head turns into an exploding pumpkin on your windshield, and then you can rewind it and be like, all right, not go to jail now. Like I used to fantasize about this shit all the time. So yeah, I think it's great. And
yeah, you and Ethan Crumbly, you weirdo.
I was gonna say, maybe you shouldn't say this on film, just in case anything happens and people.
Oh my God.
That was an excellent redneck.
Thank you, Rochester. Oh, he has a great redneck accent. Matt Amos says, oh God.
Technically, like I'm a born redneck. I was born in Houston.
E10, God 10, Zia, Cody's look. I think you should actually break him. Let's add some words. Rit 10, glutton, cotton. God, I hate it.
Written, glutton, cotton. It's kitten mittens.
Oh my God. I don't know.
Remember kitten mittens?
I'm just trying to figure out why you put the accents on the wrong syllables.
No, it's not. I'm just enunciating my T's.
That's what she does. No, she just talks like that. It's awful. I hate it.
Okay. I do it all the time.
That's like
if Did you know that I have a hernia at my belly button?
No, why?
I don't know. I've lived.
You haven't got it removed?
No. My doctor said that if it doesn't hurt, don't do it because the surgery sucks and it might just pop back out again. So there's a hernia in my belly button and I have one right up here too. I have 2.
Damn.
belly button.
That's why I just going to say belly button a whole bunch.
Yeah, I watched this movie the other night.
I had a hernia on my belly button. It was called belly fat.
I watched this movie the other night called Hell House, and it's like a found footage film.
Oh, I watched that. It was. Is that the one where they're like doing the? No. I think I'm thinking of a different one. I think the one I watched was shittier.
These guys from New York like will buy abandoned places or rent them out and make a haunted house for like the season. That's pretty much what the whole point of the movie. And they actually took over a place that was actually like super haunted and fucked up. And it was a fun movie. Somebody told me it was like the best horror movie ever, and I was like, it was a 7 out of 10. It was fun though. I enjoyed it.
What's the best horror movie ever? Both of you. So you're both fans. So what is it?
Modern horror movie? Best modern horror movie ever, in my opinion.
I didn't say modern. I just said any horror movie. Why are you adding modern?
It's because
answer the goddamn question, Cody.
God damn it. Listen, you son of a bitch. So I have so many favorites. I watch a lot of shit. So, but there's so many different like slashers. There's like classics. There's like, titty horror. So I love the 1978 Dawn of the Dead. It's one of my favorites of all time. 28 Days Later, one of my favorites of all time. But modern, which is like, that the recent like feel of atmosphere and jump scary and like really well done stuff. Because like old horror movies is like, it's a completely different feel atmosphere.
Wait, Dawn of the Dead, and what was the other one? You said
28 Days Later is a great.
Oh yeah, that was good. Okay, sorry. Go on.
But I always say modern when I say Autopsy of Jane Doe.
I just watched that. Did I tell you I watched that?
Yeah, you did. You texted me.
Okay.
God, it's a masterpiece.
It was good. I really liked it. The ending was fantastic.
It makes me so uncomfortable.
I have not seen that. I haven't even heard of that.
It's one of the only movies when a horror movie makes me a little uncomfortable, just a little bit uncomfortable. I'm like, this is fucking great. So there's a scene 3-way like 70% through the film, and I'm talking about Zia, and where they're trying to get on the elevator and the power's flickering, and there's something like walking slowly and the lights are turning off. And it's a very long scene.
Cool.
It like made me uncomfortable. Like I was like sitting there and I was like, oh fuck, this is brutal. This is uncomfortable. And I was like, I don't feel that way very often. It's very rare. Very, very rare. And The Haunting of Hill House did that a bunch.
Haunting of Hill House was really good.
Fantastic. Everything after was garbage. I didn't like any of the freaking anthology
I did like them. They just weren't as good as
they tried way too hard to make it emotionally engaging character dramas, and I'm like, oh dude, I don't give a fuck. I need spooky shit. Freaking Bly Manor had 4 episodes where people were just talking for like
Bly Manor had a cool like reveal at the end with the lady. Like that was cool.
Had a great ending, awesome. But there was like 3 episodes before that freaking great ending where there's just people talking like they're like having these monologues in one take, which is like I guess the actor or the director's favorite shit to do, where it's like slowly zooming in. It's like, when I was a kid, my mom would come in the room and she would look at me. I could see my dad's eyes and tears walking down. And it's like slowly zooming in for like 10 minutes. I'm like, holy shit, I need a ghost. God damn it. And Haunting of Hill House had scary shit the entire fucking time. Like the whole time. That
is true. And also the hanging chick. And when she found out who it actually was.
Amazing, bro.
That was good. You made me want to rewatch it because I haven't seen it since it came out. And you said you watch it every year. Now I want to rewatch it this year.
Yeah. Okay. I need to. Speaking of watching something, Risu, I have been reading my Rumble rants. It's just I can't just pull them up because StreamYard hasn't fucking integrated it yet. Riso, Cairo, I love you. Thank you, dude. He wants me to read because Mudbug dropped a $100 Rumble rant. It's me again, Margaret. Thank you so much, Mudbug. I love you. I appreciate you. Probably my top whale of all time over there on old Rumble. Thank you. Morsk as well has dropped a bunch. Talking about English muffins, probably his whole diet. Lean cuisine, herb roasted chicken, cup of raspberry, sliced pieces, almonds, my bruh. Total of 866 calories, full all day and healthy and losing weight. That's how you do it in Morsk. There's Rizzo. There he is, that motherfucker. He's on Rumble. That's the whole point. He says, I'm a journalist from well-known newspaper. I'm doing an article on you and Rumble and degeneracy to help destroy Rumble. Do you have any comments I could twist to further push the narrative? Rumble hates blacks. Texas Red says, Zia, have you seen the clown that hides from gay people? I don't even know what that means.
Neither do I. Tell me more about this clown.
So you guys haven't seen the clown
that hides from gay people?
Oh, he's fucking hilarious.
That sounds great. I hate gay people.
I need to know more.
It's a joke. I am the gay. That's the whole point. Sarzo says I'm 40 minutes behind, but fake. The UK has no statute limitations on rape.
Cool.
That sucks. Could you imagine being like, yeah, 80 years ago, this 9-year-old raped me. He's 99 now. Arrest him, please. It's like, oh damn. How do you prove it? Can't. Eat my ass. Everybody's gonna fire you though. Rest in peace. That's just how it works. Yeah, well, the UK is like, let's be completely fair. And I had people really mad at me during my rant about this the other day. No one cares about the UK. No one has for 700 years. Like you had power 700 years ago and you still like hold that weirdly pretentious fucking view of yourself. And I'll never understand why. But people were like, oh, yes. And there was people in my comment section who's like, oh, the UK is still a mighty power. And I'm like, dude, fuck off. No one gives a fuck about your goddamn biscuits that are cookies. No one cares. Okay, you put out 3 billion GDP, which is almost a tenth of America. Congratulations, you're doing great. So get on it. Oh, your entire country is half the size of Alabama. Holy shit, you're doing great. GS
be like Ron Jeremy sitting around at a bar going, I used to bang lots of chicks. Oh wait, no, now he's in prison.
Is that you're saying that the UK is Ron Jeremy?
Yes. Yep. Yes. Fat and old and dying. GS Lion says check out The Collector and The Collections. Great low budget horror that will make you uncomfortable. Oh, dude, I'm all about it. The Collector, dude. Let me type it in because I got to do that. Also. The Collector.
I still have to watch The Thing. That's been on my horror list for a while, and I still have yet to see that. 1984.
It's a great movie. It's mainly great. I watched it when I was a kid, and I was like, holy shit, because, I was a kid. The practical effects are awesome. They're so cool. They're still cool today. Even today, they're fucking cool. They're like weird. The cool thing about practical effects from old movies is it almost adds to the horror element now because of it just looks fucked up and fake, but like in a weird, creepy, fucked up way. Like something will be like exaggerated. Like, when Arnold Schwarzenegger, Nick, falls out of the tank in Mars and he's on the surface of Mars and his eyes are screwed.
And his head starts to explode and it looks all like
it looks terrifying.
That was actually legitimately amazing.
It looks terrifying.
Should have gotten an Oscar for that. It's so fucking good.
God, it was awesome. God, what a great movie.
With The Thing, you also got to watch if you haven't ever seen it, Prince of Darkness.
Yeah,
is an 80s classic, really fucking great. And then of course you have to watch the Sam Neill movies, In the Mouth of Madness and Event Horizon. Both.
Event Horizon phenomenal. I've seen. Great movie. I really liked Event Horizon, and I didn't watch that until later, and it holds up really well.
Yeah, it's good.
It's great.
In the Mouth of Madness is it's basically like if more people bought like Stephen King or Clive Barker than the Bible, and then they started to become real. It's fucking awesome. Great books.
Okay.
In the Mouth of, that's a horror movie. In the Mouth of Madness. I have never heard of this. Why haven't I never heard of this?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that shit tonight, bro. Sonia screamed at me saying include locals like 5 times. I don't know what you're talking about, but I think she's talking about old Ashley's locals dono that I can't freaking read for some reason. It's just a heart and it says $10 locals. I love you, Ashley. Appreciate you. Apparently you didn't set up the live chat for tonight. No, I have it. I have it open. I'm watching it right now. I have the live chat open right now. I see Torgo. I see Jenna. I see Outlaw 2. They're all there. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry. I messed up a little. Make sure you guys like. Oh damn! Hold on, shit. We killed the like goal like an hour ago. I'm stupid. Like goal. 1,000 like goal. Get on it, doggone it. We are 150 from the big Naked Zia, Naked Snake, Naked Nick, REKIETA goal, and I gotta take a shot for Mudbug on Rumble, the red boy. I forgot. Let me do that real quick. I see Killer Thoughts. Quick story. I joined the call earlier, and Zia was just here because she's always early for some reason. And I joined it, and Zia was just sitting there spread eagle and I was just like, I was sitting there, and I just pulled her up on the screen, and she's like panties. And I was like, Zia, I can just see your whole vagina. And she was like, oh, sorry, I was just waiting. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of how I like to be welcomed in the room. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know how to sit like a regular person.
You're one of those girls. You're fucking. I know those girls. Like They sit spread eagle 100% of the time, and I'm so thankful for them.
It's so comfortable. That's why I don't like sitting like this. If I had my way, I'd be like this, which is why wearing skirts is I have to wear like ones that I can do this with.
Bro, like when the testosterone be kicking, and like I'm hanging out with a girl, and she's just one of those spread eagle girls, and I just see a thin little like layer of like underwear. I'm like, oh my god, I need to fill that up with cream. Get the hell on it, Mudbug. I love you, Mudbug. Here's a shot for you. I don't have a chaser right now, so it's just gonna be pure ass bullet. Wait, no, I got water. I got really old stagnant water. Let's do that.
I remember
Why
the
are you
days of
chasing your
booze with water.
drinks?
Because I like it. I like to chase it.
You a bitch?
Yes. Damn it.
If you're chasing whiskey, chase it with vodka, pussy.
He's also a shot shamer. I like it.
I just don't know why he's chasing.
What's a shot shamer?
He's shaming your shots.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like
your shots of liquor. I'm making fun of your alcohol
consumption. Like a fat shamer, but
I've been drinking. I apologize, guys. So what we were talking about Sophie Turner, and I just keep drinking.
Yeah, so we're talking about Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas. So apparently she just needs lots of dicks, and that's the reason she's
who are we talking about, Zia?
Sophie Turner and who?
Oh, I don't know which one of the Jonas, but is it not Joe? Which one is it?
Oh, you're fucking with us.
Joe, what?
This is like gaslighting.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't know which one of the Jonas brothers it is.
Okay.
Say his name.
Joe?
Last name.
Full name. Say his full name.
Joe Jonas?
You didn't say that, you bitch.
What did I say?
Joe Jonas. Think you're so cute. Joe Jonas.
Look at me gone.
Oh, Joe Jonas. My favorite of the Jonas brothers is Joe. He's my favorite. He's so good at his singing.
I'm so glad to be on CAMELTHOTS show here.
I'm sweating.
Oh, what? What the fuck? I'm laughing so hard, I'm just sweating out of every orifice. I forgot about that side effect of laughing. I'm gonna be honest.
It does that sometimes.
Yeah, I'm laughing so much that I have just brown liquid coming out of my ass. Wait, what? Wow, what the fuck? All the shit laughs. Sorry. Oh, anyways, so yeah, we were talking about Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner, and I don't know, like I feel like if you're a girl and you want to have a hot girl summer, you have to relinquish everything. So if you like, you may have kids, I don't care, but you leave you dude to go have a hot girl summer and take a bunch of pictures with giant black dudes like Drex, which is fine. Nothing wrong with giant Drex guys. And you're out in the party and in the club with them, and you're like, you know, taking pictures beside all the giant black dudes. I'm like, you know what? I think you relinquish your rights to your children, and I don't have to pay you any money. You know? Because that's embarrassing for the man. Like, what is the worst thing you can do to a man? Demasculate them. How do you demasculate them? You appear in pictures with giant NBA players at clubs. You know?
Yeah.
And you have tiny little penis white guys at home taking care of the babies. Now you want to sue his ass. Fuck that.
Damn.
You know?
I don't know, man.
Joe Jonas on life support.
Poor Joe Jonas, my boy. He's just getting ripped. Poor Joe Jonas and his tiny penis. Like
Joe Jonas is really getting it.
You're just getting.
She's like, I'm sorry, Joe, but I always wanted to suck a penis from the other end.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus, poor Joe.
You think she does ass to mouth with him?
She definitely went to a pagan seminar.
Yeah, she pegs him.
She pegs him ass to mouth for him.
I'm just not that guy. I'm not the what is it? I'm not the submissive type. Look, every now and then I like for a girl to like take command and like climb on top and just give it some hell. But that's like 1 out of the 10 times. The other 9 out of 10, I want to be holding down, choking, like hitting from behind, slapping, calling your parents daring, calling you a whore, stuff like that. You know, that's what I want to do.
Calm down, Cody.
So, you know, that's what I like to do. I like to hold them down so they can't escape. You know, maybe knock them out while I'm doing it. You know, wake up later. I'll make
that baseball player did that. It didn't go so well.
you come to at the table. I'm like, I made you waffles. So what happened? It's like, yeah, I donkey punched you way too hard. I'm sorry, baby.
If I wake up to waffles, you're forgiven.
Here's some spaghetti and some waffles. I'm sorry I knocked you out, but that came all over your face. But I wiped it off, so you're fine. You know, nothing wrong with that.
Very polite.
Nothing wrong with slapping. No, but guys, those submissive guys, man. Oh my God, what is wrong with you guys? Getting pegged, being all frail looking and sad, soft faced.
Don't do it.
Do you think when they get pegged, they like to be with their legs up like that, like that, or do you think they like to bend over on all fours?
There's that dude in the comics sphere. I don't know if you guys is Preston Poulter, and he was like coming after the Comicsgate people, and then what's her name? Sheila Aliens was I don't know if she like recognized him or what, but she went and found on the hub a video of his ex-wife just railing him out with a giant strap on. And his legs were birthing position, like pulled back in time, man. She's just
that is something. That's not for. I don't think I could ever do that.
That triggers.
That's not for me.
That triggers something.
You have to hate them, right? Like that's have what I'm saying. To hate that person.
That's what I'm saying. Billy Hatcher, I love you, by the way. If you're leaving, I love you. Dude, it triggers something biologically in me that makes me want to kill them. Like the guy, I mean, like that's letting that happen. It triggers some weird Viking thing. This weird Viking thing where I'm like, yeah, I want to kill him. I
feel the same way about people who get diarrhea from Taco Bell. Their bloodlines are weak.
Kill them. Fucking
weak.
You
I
are right.
To this point, I don't even know.
Oh my God, dude!
Two people who need to die: dudes who get pegged and people who get diarrhea from Taco Bell.
Dude. No, Zia, you're fucking right. Those guys I'll be eating like some Carolina Reaper wings, or maybe not even that. Maybe I'll be eating some Dorito fire chips, and like one of my white dude friends like eats one of the chips, and he's like, that's really spicy. And I'm like, kill him. It triggers that thing. Like, kill him. How dare you? You are a man. Mayonnaise is not spicy. What are you doing, bro?
I still need to know if there's anyone who actually thinks mayonnaise is spicy, and you're absolutely right. They need to die because there's no way.
In the genetics, Rob. End them. Kill them. They need to be.
Well, wait. Are we doing lists? Lists of people who need to die? I have one. It's 6 million names.
Oh my God, the dustpan. We've circled back to the dustpan.
They're all just veto.
Oh, he got banned on Twitter too, didn't he?
Did he? I have no idea.
I think he did. Everybody's been banned.
Cecil's second account got banned on Twitter now. Johnny not banned.
Yeah, he said
bullshit.
He said nuke Ukraine. Bro.
I just don't understand why they keep banning people. We all should have known that Elon was full of shit.
Yeah, no, dude, I sent that to Nick today. I freaking text Nick and I was like, this motherfucker, because he did the same shit. He tweeted, I don't know why Russell Brand is so committed to Rumble because X has been just as committed to free speech as Rumble. And I'm like, fuck off. Fuck off right now, Elon. Look, you fly the rockets into space. That's great. You're doing great. You got the electric cars. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. But you are a liar. There's no way in hell. Dude, I could be on Rumble. I could end the stream on YouTube right now, go on Rumble, and say the F slur 900 times in a row and say I hate blacks over and over. And no one's going to care. If I do that.
I've done that. I've actually done it.
Well, I mean, I believe it, like, to my core. But like,
knowing what I know about you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's been outrageous. I'm like, how could you say that shit? You do not believe in free speech at all. If you do, like, you need to get activists out of your appeals department and your report department, because activists are looking at these and they probably looked at my tweet and was like, I don't know, it could be a joke. And then they went to my feed and was like, yeah, we're gonna ban this guy. We're gonna ban this guy. He said the F slur. He said he's not with furry trans bullshit. He doesn't, that activist with pink hair sitting behind the computer, like, oh, we're gonna ban this guy. We're gonna ban him. And then I'm up to appeal number 53 now. I don't post them on locals anymore because fuck it. There's just too many. I get one
happening, brother.
Yeah.
It's never happening. You have to like some sea change has to occur at this point, because you're not even, it's not even going before a Pajit anymore.
Yep. Nope. It's not happening. I was posting it on locals every time I got a locals. By the way, join my locals, you plebs. And yeah, it's just they're all getting denied. But speaking of getting denied, we've had some drops while I've been talking. We have Rochester.
Unreal
Rochester Psycho Cam right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, my boy. We hit it. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Naked Snake has arrived. Thank you so much, Rochester. With a red boy, we got to take a shot for Rochester. We're going to take a shot. Thank you so much, my friend. I love you. I appreciate you. And don't forget, speaking of Rochester with a giant red boy, which is the third one of the stream. Sorry. Thank you so much. We have Eric Zubke. Damn, son, $100 super chat from Eric Zubke. If Cam doesn't make it to 250, we failed. The Naked Snake reactions are golden. Wait, I have to take off my shirt. Oh my god, Anna the other day was hilarious. So Anna was like, so I have to take off my shirt? And I'm like, no. And she's like, I mean, I'll do whatever. And I'm like, what, Anna? I was like, you just got engaged. What are you talking about, Anna? Anna's funny. So she was like, yeah, I'll do it. I'm like, so she just showed her shoulders, which is fine. But Anna's great. No, but she's like, is Melanie not going to do it? And I'm like, no, Melanie's not going to do Naked Snake.
Oh, there's no way Melanie's doing Naked Snake. Come on.
No. She's a humble girl. Thank you, Eric. I love you.
Gal.
Yeah. Thank you, Rochester. I appreciate you guys. I got to take 2 shots now, if I have that many, which I think I might have that many. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. That hits us on the Naked Snake. Thank you. I appreciate you. If we get another 450 or 430, maybe we'll do Fight Milk. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you, Eric.
Gotta be so gross.
Yeah, I don't like doing it when I'm already drunk. I didn't.
You mentioned Fight Milk, and I was like,
yeah, dude.
I mean, I'll do it, but I'll do it with this too. I got this bottle of Blanton's that I opened last night.
What the hell is that?
That's a cool bottle. It looks like an egg.
Yeah, it's Blanton's and well, or like a grenade. Oh, this is an alien egg. Yeah.
He is so retarded and adorable. He's like, that's a cool bottle. Looks like
I laid it earlier.
I'm like, it looks like the holy hand grenade from fucking that movie.
Yeah, from Monty Python, the Holy
Grail. Yeah. And she's like, looks like an egg. Okay.
This shit is 66.6% alcohol.
Holy shit. How many of those have you had tonight?
None of these yet.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm drinking regular old 80 proof Penelope right here. This is what I'm drinking tonight. It's good.
Yeah.
It's just it's a straightforward bourbon, but
it's not as fancy of a bottle.
No.
Just
but the other Penelope that I have, the cask strength one, I finished it. Hold on. I still have the bottle because I'm a degenerate. This is 56%. This is really fucking good. The barrel strength Penelope is great.
Yeah. Dude, last time I had 66% alcohol, I blacked out in Las Vegas and threw up.
No, that wasn't 66. That was 62 or 63. That was barrel dovetail.
Jesus. The dovetail. Yeah. So we were in Vegas and
61.25. Yeah.
I drank 4 little tiny tumblers and started blacking out. So I ran to the bed, threw up like in the pitch blackness. All I could see was the whole city because we were in this penthouse suite. All I saw was the city. Woke up, threw up everywhere. There was a girl on my bed, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And she just left the room and disappeared.
She's not a goer. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life, Cody.
It was hilarious. I just threw up everywhere. This girl just like gets up like in her underwear and just leaves. Nick was like,
well, I walked out of my room because we had this suite with 2 bedrooms and then like a combined living space. And I walked out of my room for whatever reason at that time. I don't even know. I was headed down to the bar. Because Lady Raggets she's like, I'm really tired. I'm going to bed. It was one of the early nights we were there. I was like, well, I'm not tired. I'm going to the bar to go like, I don't know, chat with people and be stupid. And I get out. I'm about to walk down. I see her walk out and I'm like, the fuck's happening? She's like, he threw up all over the place. I'm just going to sleep on this couch. I'm like, deuces. You need anything else? She's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, okay, that's gross.
That's gross.
Ruined everything. Unfortunately. Ruined everything. That's just, sometimes you lose. And I lost. Slash cheers, boys. We're going for Rochester. Thank you. Get on it, doggone with this shot. Get on it.
The last time I drank Jack Daniels, this was obviously before I got sober. The guy that I blacked out completely, don't remember any of the night. And I wake up and the guy that I was seeing at the time threw up in my hair. I woke up in a pile of puke in my hair. It was disgusting. Oh, I'll never forget that. Never had Jack Daniels again after that.
So you're completely sober?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Was there like, were you like, look, alcohol's like, do you have a big issue with it, or are you just like, I don't want to do this anymore? Or like,
no, alcohol is a real problem for me.
Okay,
it took a long time for me to try to quit too. I tried a bunch of times and failed, and it wasn't until you had to stop hanging out with everybody that you used to hang out with. You can't, like, I thought, like, for an idiot for a while, I thought I could go out and just not drink. Fucking moron.
No, whenever oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say nonsense.
I was just gonna say, yeah, it's whenever I find out anyone's sober, I usually am like, well, do you like, I don't want to trigger your thing or mess with you at all. Like, I don't want to do
you're fine. It's been 9 years. I'm fine with it now. I can even go out to bars.
In 9 years, aren't you like 22?
Yeah, I started drinking when I was 14. I'm not even joking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like quite heavily at 14.
Not
so good.
It's very, very hard to see from my perspective. And I try because, but I didn't start drinking. I was 27 the first time I ever got drunk.
Which is
what's
wild.
hard to see from your perspective?
Like having the issue. So Zia's like, yeah. Well, Zia told me that if she can't drink, because if she drinks, she will just drink until she blacks out. Like
every single
immediately.
Time.
And I'm like,
oh shit.
Yeah, I can't just have a drink. I'm not the type of person that can just go have one drink. If I have one drink, I'm going to be naked Zia somewhere in the forest, and you got to find me. And I don't know where I am.
Yeah. And that's the wildest thing is like, I don't see it from that perspective.
I'm joking. Jesus.
It's so hard to see. Like, cause I'm like, man, I can have like 2 claws, or I can have like 3 shots or like 3 tumblers, and then I won't drink. It'll be like 11 and I'll stop drinking. And
yeah, I'll do one drink. Like if we're out to dinner with friends or family or whatever, I'll get one drink all the time. Like, it's like, well, okay, I'll get one drink with dinner, and then
that's because you guys aren't alcoholics. It's because you're normal.
But I do feel the pull. I feel the pull, Zia. Like I remember there was a period where I drank like probably every day for 2 weeks, and I was like, I probably shouldn't do this anymore. And all I could think about was drinking every day. I was like, man, I really would love to just sip on some drinks right now. And I started feeling the pull for it. So I was like, I should probably stop drinking. So I didn't drink for a whole month. And then now I drink like once or twice a week. And even then, sometimes, like before we went to Nashville, I didn't drink for a while. It's been weeks and weeks and weeks. But yeah, when I went to Nashville, I would drive home. So I would go to Nashville, meet up with Nick. I'd have 2 like Woodford and Cokes, wait an hour, and then drive home.
Yeah, he really didn't drink much at all.
Yeah, because I'm like, wow, I could go to sleep in my bed. Now, the first day I did drink a lot. We went to see Rob Zombie, which was the greatest show. Holy shit.
We got fucking destroyed. Why didn't you come?
Because I'm poor right now.
She says that every time. She says that every time, and I think there's an underlying problem that she won't tell us.
There's not.
Poor.
Wait,
don't you stream and have tits? Like, how are you poor?
I literally see her like I'll like join her stream randomly every time she's streaming, and it's like 700 out of the 100 goal, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
No. I bought this house and ended up in this year. I had $57,000 of credit card debt, like spread out amongst like shit that I needed to get done with this house. I got dug into like a really brutal hole, and I got to get out of it.
You can still hop on a plane or drive like a few hours to eat candy.
We had extra tickets. They're free.
I didn't know that. No one told me there were extra Rob Zombie tickets. God.
Zia, you can come.
How far do you live? Like, it doesn't matter. I don't
10
know.
hours. She could come.
Hours.
Not that
10
far.
hours. It's very close. She could
get on a bus, have some guy smell your feet, and give you money.
She could literally come to a thing and then drive home 2 days later and not miss any shows, and no money was spent, no debt was accrued. There
you go.
Gas monies and food monies. I don't even eat out right now.
I'm
on a crazy budget right now.
That's like my favorite fucking thing.
That's all I was saying. That's
Scott B.
the exact same fucking thing. God,
dude, I'll take that. I'll be like going ham, and I like notice I haven't breathed for a while. So I'll just like close my mouth and then like inhale with my nose as hard as I can, and it's the greatest shit. Oh fuck, I love it. Thank you, Scott B.
You're a goer.
I can't do that. My nose is so big; it's like doing a line of pubic hair.
Well, they're always shaved, you know. Like
that '90s landing strip is gone. I'm like,
all those girls,
Jesus.
All the girls I hook up with are like 22 to 24, and they're always just slick. And I'm like, you could have a little bit if you want. They're like, nah, bro. I'm like, okay.
How old are the guys you hook up with?
Oh, they're 40.
Besides 41.
45, 8 tours in Afghanistan, 90 packs, PTSD. If something pops at night, they wake up and start punching the wall. 6079 Smith says, give us that see ya, naked snake. Thank you.
Cody's getting railed. He's like, call me Abdul. Call me Abdul.
Oh, God, there's a bomb on the side of the road. Get out the Humvee. God. Rest in peace, man. That's fucked up.
I'm busting your ass harder than 90.
Oh, my God. Flurbin on Rumble says, Camelot, love you, brother. Keep on keeping on. All the intelligence of an inbred redneck and the sense of humor of a high school wrestler with Down syndrome. Appreciate that, dude.
Sounds like a winning combination. I love it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. No, I pulled up. Look, I'm not going to flex, but I pulled up today to this fucking big ass parking lot that had all these businesses, like a strip mall, in my new supercar that I just got. And it looks so glorious in person. In pictures, it looks great in pictures. And then when I got it, I was like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. And dude, all these nerdy dudes were walking up. They're like, what's up, bro? Like, and I was like, no women, all like 25-year-old nerdy dudes were walking up and be like, oh my God, V8 or V10, bro.
Well, yeah, because women don't know about cars. We don't know shit. I don't know anything about a car. I don't care.
It's pretty good to have all those.
Except when it drives by roaring, it's like, wow, clean up on aisle U.
Oh, no shit.
No, that's just dudes, actually.
No.
Just
For real.
dudes.
I told this story the other day, but I had a girl that I used to hook up with, and her dream car is an Audi R8. And it just so happens that I got an Audi R8 the other day.
Did you text it to her?
I texted her and I was like, bro, check it out. And she was like, oh my God. And I went to her house. I haven't seen her in forever. I went to her house and picked her up in that R8. And
did she blow you in it?
Dude, no. I don't.
Well, then where's the story going?
You could be watching this. Hold on. All right. So, but there's these back roads that are like windy as fuck all the way up the mountain. Same place where I take my dogs for a walk. And I dropped.
He didn't say he put her in the front trunk, right? Like,
yeah, the front. I dropped that clutch and was revving to 8,800 RPMs all the way up this mountain. And she was like this the whole time with her head, like hand in her like head, and she was like, "Oh my God, the whole time." She was probably dripping, bro. She has an Audi like A4, and her dad has an Audi S8 supercharged. And they have like a Porsche GT3. Like they have all. She's a rich girl, but yeah,
clearly,
she loves R8. Tricky, my boy. Thank you, my man. Somebody just did 10 memberships. Oh, Tricky did 10 memberships. Holy shit, man, my boy.
It's tricky.
That puts us 380 to Fight Milk. Thank you.
Oh,
with about we got about 30 minutes left, so we're closing. Thank you guys.
No, so I thought I was gonna get stabbed the other day. I was gonna tell you my story.
What?
Is there a lot of like blacks in your area? Well, hold on.
No, Mexicans.
Oh shit! I was gonna say Hispanics. I should have said that. That'd have been funnier. Fuck.
So
I'm sorry, Sonia. I saw you in the chat, and I was like, oh, I'll say black. Sonia's here.
I went to go pick up dinner for my family from this restaurant called Green Mill in Minnesota. It's a chain restaurant. It's not like great, but they have various pastas and shit. So I get there and I forgot my fucking wallet at home.
Oh shit.
And I try to set up Google Pay on my phone and it doesn't fucking work. So I'm like, God damn it. So I get back in my car, drive back home, drive back to get the pasta. And then I'm going back to the car with my bags, and it's Z, if you don't know, I have a 2022 Shelby GT 500 Mustang. It's red with black stripes. It's the loudest fucking thing, like loud, visually loud, audibly.
Didn't even see it.
And it was, you bitch. So I walk out to the car, and these two Hispanic guys are like, "Is that your car?"
Oh God.
Yeah, man. And I'm super fucking friendly all the time, like a retard. And so the guy's like, "Can I take a look inside?" And I'm like, yeah. And I open the door and I'm like walking over. I'm like, motherfucker, this is my car. I got the keys for. I hear these guys are walking up behind me. What the hell am I doing? Right. And he looks inside. He's just like, oh, it is beautiful. So I'm like, all right, bros, I gotta go. And he's like, I thought he said, can I drive it a little? And I was like, no. But he said, will you rev it up, a little bit? And I'm like, oh yeah. And see, correct. He's like, I'm like, no, I can't do that, man. I gotta go. And he's like, no, can you rev it just a couple times? So I'm like, oh, okay, turn it on. And you hit that gas, just and he's like,
you say you almost got stabbed with a knife for his dick, that noise.
Yes. It was no, it was like they were just in love with this fucking car. And I was like, well, this is cool, but I really should not have been like, yeah, come close to me as I'm getting into my car with the keys. I wasn't even thinking about it. And they were Hispanic. They don't recognize borders.
Yeah,
boundaries.
Dude, it's funny too because I was like, well, they can't steal it because it's a manual. And I was like, wait a second, it's not. The GT500 is not a manual. I was like, oh shit, they could steal it, bro.
Yeah,
steal it. Yeah, it's
thinking.
Dude, it's wild. It's wild. It's really cool having. I've had a bunch of cars, but it's really cool having. Like, there's I think 90 of my cars were made. 90.
Dude, R8s are the entire so fucking US. Cool.
The manual 09s and they rev to almost 9K. And it sounds like ethereal. It sounds like a Formula One car. It's beautiful. And it's a manual. It's a great car. Matt Amos says, butt stuff doesn't count for stabbing rackets.
Matt Amos's head went to the same place mine did.
Maybe you're not doing it right.
God damn. Thank you, Matt Amos. I appreciate you, my friend. Is he a friend of Bill W? Who's that?
Who's Bill W?
Well, I guess not.
I don't know who that is.
Unfortunately. No.
They'll explain it. I'll be like, oh.
I don't know. I do not know. Thank you guys, by the way. We have 20 minutes until we're going to get naked. 20 minutes until we get naked. Okay. Somebody says basically a Lamborghini engine. Yes, the transmission is literally in the exact same transmission they use in the Gallardo. It's the same one. They just put it in the R8.
Isn't the chassis under the exterior also the Gallardo?
Yes, it is a Gallardo chassis as well.
Is it a Gallardo or a Gallardo? I don't know how the fucking
Italian pronounce it. Gallardo.
I like
true. Well, it is Italian.
Well, technically the Gallardo is German.
Don't get me started on Italian.
They built the R8 and the Gallardo side by side in Germany.
Why?
So
Mussolini is still running that country. I tell you.
Technically, no. I call it a Gallardo because I love the lard. I like the lard aspect. The Gallardo.
Really? We know.
Eric Zupke with a red boy. Oh my God, he's on fire. This may be silly, but I appreciate the fact that Cody didn't stumble on the name. Usually it's Arik. Arik? Why would the fuck? Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you. Cheers, my friend. Arik Zubke. Arik Zubke. Thank you, Zubke. Thank you for another red boy. I appreciate you. You're helping the fund to the new Ferrari. I appreciate you. No, not really.
Why would you get a Ferrari if you have an R8? God damn it. I've never liked Ferraris that much.
Look. Here's the issue. I wanted an F430, but the F430 was 80 grand 5 years ago. Now it's 120. There's no way. So I was like, well, fuck, I want to get a supercar. I've always
is the F430 that V12 rear wheel drive Ferrari?
I don't think so. No, I think it's just a V8 or a V10. I can't remember. I think it's a V10. I don't remember now. But anyways,
they have a V12 rear wheel drive. It's a fucking monster, but it's rear wheel, so it just spins and spins and spins till it's 70 miles an hour.
This R8, you can floor it in back roads, and the tires will just squeak a little, and then you're just gone. You're fucking gone. It's crazy. So, anyways, the F430 was beautiful, but it's 120 grand, and the R8s are 80 for a manual with low miles, 80 grand. And I was like, well, I sold my Gordon car. I sold a few of my investments. I can barely afford that R8 without having to break the bank. And yeah, so I was like, well, I'll get a 430 one day, but also the reliability in the 430 is apparently atrocious, and the R8 is considered one of the most reliable supercars ever. So
all I've heard about Ferraris is that the maintenance on them is constant. It's like you like, look, if you love cars and love working on them, that's not a big deal, right?
Yeah.
I happen to be completely unable to do anything with my hands that doesn't involve a female, and so like I can't fix a car or work on shit at all. So for me, people are like, why do you buy new cars? I'm like, what? Because I've always bought new cars. When I was broke as shit, I would buy a new car. But that's because I can't fix them. So I'm not going to sit there and spend like 20 hours being a fucking idiot in a garage. Someone like, I know other guys are like, oh, just fix stuff up. And it's like, well, that's cool if you can do that. I can't. I would love to, but I don't have the time or inclination to learn. And you know, I got more productive shit to do.
Yeah, I trial by fired everything when I was a kid. Somebody said in the chat that cars are not a good investment. I've made so much money in cars, bro. I bought my Gordon car for like 20 grand a couple years ago and sold it for like triple that. And was able to buy that R8. So I disagree. But now, yeah, of course, if you buy a Honda Civic fucking 99 or you buy like a new Ford Focus, yeah, it's a terrible investment. Like the worst investment possible is buying a Nissan Versa 2023 because in 4 years it's gonna be worth $3 grand and you spent 30 for it. So good luck. But you can this R8 with a manual transmission, if I put less than 5,000 to 10,000 miles on it, with them being discontinued in 10 years, there is no telling what this car would be worth.
Why would you only put 5,000 to 10,000 miles on it?
That's just like I'm gonna probably end up putting way more than that, but still, thank you. Well, I bought my Mustang. I've put only 11,000 on my Mustang in 6 years.
I've already got 8,300 miles on my Mustang.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say 83,000. I'm like, holy fuck, bro.
I wish. Well,
holy fuck.
When I'm buying it, I'm like, I want the warranty. They're like, you want a warranty for this? I'm like, well, yeah, I'm retarded. I can't fix this. I'm like, okay. And so they go get the price on it, and they're like, well, this one's for 20,000 miles. I'm like, 20,000 miles? Are you fucking kidding? Like, wow, you'd have to drive it a lot. I'm like, I'm literally buying it to drive it a lot. Yes, I want to drive it every day. If I have to go anywhere, I get in the goddamn Mustang. That is my peace.
Yeah, they don't.
Well, you can only drive it in the summer. I'm like, you're a bitch. I'm gonna drive the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, they don't. When they see people coming up to buy like the top end, like trim of like a Mustang, like a GT 500, or the top trim of a C8, or the top trim of a supercar, they're 99.9% of the time somebody's going to put 800 miles on it in the next 10 years.
Yeah, that's just keep it in storage
and then to sell it over and over. It's like an 80-year-old guy or 70-year-old guy. And I'm like, bro, I bought this R8 to burn it to the ground. I actually plan on every time I buy a new car that's like exotic, in my mind, I plan on never selling it, and I'm going to fucking burn it to the ground. And even though I usually end up doing it, depends on how much they're worth in the future. Tricky says, get Zia naked now. It's her natural state. Welcome back, P Hands. Thank you, Tricky.
Thank you. Hi, Tricky. I did not wash my hands, in case you were wondering.
How many times do you pee on the average stream?
I don't know, a few. I drank almost a whole one of these just since the stream started, and this is my 5th one today.
Dude, ever since I started drinking these goddamn monsters, I fucking have to piss.
Bro,
constantly.
dude, yeah. So
it's caffeine. It's a diuretic or a diuretic.
I'm gonna tell the story. So me and Nick were in Vegas, and we were about to start a stream. It was like, I think it was Camelcast number 6, maybe. It was it was a long time ago. And he was like, man, I need like an energy drink or something. And I was like, bro, I have like a whole pack of monsters in the fridge. And he's like, I've never drank those. And I was like, fuck it, just try it.
That's all we had.
Yeah,
that was the only non-alcoholic drink we had, was just monsters.
Yeah,
in
white
Vegas.
monsters. Yeah, and he took a sip and he was like, oh goddamn, that's the greatest thing I've ever tasted.
Monsters are. I used to drink 2 of the giant low carb blue. You know, the blue ones with the screw cap on the top. I used to drink 2 of those a day, and usually a little white one later.
I drink 3 a day.
Big black ones, little white ones.
I drink 3 of these a day. I drink 1 at 10 when I wake up, and I'll drink 1 at 5, 6 when I get home from the gym, and I'll drink 1 at 9 p.m. every single day.
I try to keep it down to 2. It's 2.
I just love it. And I shit a lot too. Eric Zubke, by the way, for your red boy, I'm taking a shot. It's the 5th, I think, shot of the stream. It's a red ass night. We are, I can't do the math. I think we're 280 from Fight Milk.
A red ass night? Oh.
Get on it, doggone it, /year.
Smack.
Red ass. Now I just drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning. I've got myself down to 1 cup of coffee and that's it. It's like the joy of my day. And then the worst thing is I can drink a cup of coffee and go right to sleep.
Same. I can drink a Monster and then lay down and go to blackout immediately.
Yeah. I've always been like that. Even when I was younger, I would drink, Monster energy drink, whatever it was, and I could just pass out. No fucking problems.
Do you have ADHD?
Sure do. Didn't get diagnosed until I was an adult, though. I didn't know.
No. If you have ADHD, you're fucked on. Caffeine doesn't do shit for you. You go right to sleep. And then I have narcolepsy. It's the same thing. Like I can drink all the fucking caffeine in the world. Once I lay down, if I don't lay down, I'm good. I'll be awake for fucking, 40 hours. Like, If I lay down or like read a book, I'm out. It's less than 3 minutes.
How did you get through law school? That's my question.
I won the award for most likely to fall asleep in class.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Speaking of falling asleep, Helena's here. I'm procrastinating. We were talking about the other day. Nick was playing with Helena's hair at one point because she has really thick ass hair, which I'm totally excited to touch soon. Because I'll
in
see
Vegas,
her.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
I'll see her like in 3 weeks, and I'm gonna touch her hair. She got thick ass horse hair. It's beautiful.
And I'm gonna touch her hair. That could be creepy if it was heard from someone who didn't know. Maybe
if it was her ass hair. Yeah,
can't wait to meet her. I want to touch her hair.
Yes, she's great. No, she's great. No, I can tell disparaging jokes against Jewish people, and she still doesn't hate me. So that's good. And she's Jewish.
Well, because if she did, you'd be like, I have a shower.
Damn
what? People need to get clean from those dirty jokes. Jesus.
That's true. Exactly. Says, are you gay if you aren't into supercars? I want a Toyota Crown. Beautiful leather seats. So I wasn't.
Toyota Crown.
What the fuck's a Toyota Crown?
I have no idea. But I wasn't super into like supercars, and it's because
they're nice.
I could never absolutely ever even consider affording one until very, very recently.
Oh, this is an electric car. Okay. No, you're not gay if you're into, non-supercars, but you are gay if you're into electric cars. You want to plug something into your car? Wow.
You won't hear how gay it is exactly. By the way, thank you for your $10 super chat. I love you. It's so gay that an 80-year-old woman saw my R8 in the parking lot of Kroger, and she was like, "Is that electric?" And I was like, "No, it's a V8." And she was like, "Good." That's how.
Oh, dude. Lady Rackets and I, we were driving to Nashville, I think. We stopped at this rest stop because I had to take a piss. And, I had it on, I didn't have it on track mode. I had it on sport mode for the exhaust. So it's pretty loud, but not like all the way loud.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting there and I pull up, just and this old ass man is walking by with his dog, like a little shitty dog. And he looks at me and I'm like, oh, fuck. He's like scrambling to turn it down because I'm trying not to be an asshole. And I think it's going to spook his dog or whatever. And so I turn it down and I open the door and I get out. I'm like, I'm sorry. I was trying to get it turned down, but it takes a second. He goes, I used to have a Mustang. It's a 1973, whatever. And it was this red, white, and blue one that they made, this limited edition. I looked it up. The thing was fucking beautiful. He's like, I'd smoke the big bosses all the time. I was like, yeah. He's like, have fun with that one, young man. I'm like, I'm not young, but okay.
That's cool. To him, you are young. He's like thinking back to when he was that age, and he's like, I was such a young whippersnapper. That's a great thing about old people. I love them. They always think you're so young, and you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Zia over here is like young. Oh, they always think you're so young.
But I like that.
Do you disclose your age? I don't want to pry. I don't.
I never have.
I don't
then I won't ask.
She hasn't even told me. I don't think.
I haven't even told Cody.
She's 51, guys. If she's not going to say, she's 51. Wait, what?
Dude, you know what? Even if she was like 39, I might still hit it. Helena says,
even if she was all the way up to 39? Jesus Christ.
But if she was 40, I'd be like, nah, I ain't. Helena says, did you message Zia about my Snapchat? I don't remember.
He did not. He did not. Cody, you need to mess, even though I don't have Snapchat, but I will get it one day.
I did text you though and say, did you have Snapchat? Because somebody was asking.
Did.
I
yeah.
did do
Oh,
that
yeah,
sure.
you did. You did. Yeah. And I don't have a Snapchat.
Yes. We'll make one, damn it. I'll send you pictures of my ass cheeks. It'd be great. Thank you.
Women will you play Wipeout on them?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What'd you say about women, Nick?
No, I was saying women in ages are funny.
Yeah.
So Lady Rackets and I, we took the kids to an amusement park for one of their cousins' birthdays. And they had that thing like where we'll guess your age within a year or whatever. We'll guess your weight within 10 pounds. Or they'll guess your birth month with a month either way. And Lady Rackets walks up to the girl and she's like, yeah, guess my age. She's like, I don't know, 29. She's like, oh, that's so cute.
Within a year of my ass.
That's so cute. Yeah, because that girl knew what she was doing. She's smart. She's a smart girl.
But we win prizes for it. But then I walked up and she's like, I'm like, guess my weight, right? So for reference, if you don't, I'm 6'2".
Okay, you're tall, tall man.
Yeah, so I'm 6'2". So I walk up and she looks at me and she's like, 147. I'm like, bitch, I would be in a goddamn hospital. What are you talking about? Do you know how height works?
Really bad at this. That girl should not have that job.
Yeah, I don't think she knew what she was doing at all.
Can I guess your weight?
Yeah, go ahead.
192?
No.
Okay.
You're way high.
Way high. Okay.
He's real skinny.
I've never seen him like standing up before. I've only ever seen him sitting down.
So he's probably in the 170s, I'd imagine.
Okay.
I'm 170 right now. I'm 170 right at it.
You are skinny because that's very thin for 6'2". That's why I thought like 6'2", any sort of Dang.
No, I was up to 206, and then I was like, I need to fucking lose weight because I'm 41, so it was all gut too. Like it was just unseemly and horrible, and hated myself. So I'm like,
and you fat shamed yourself out of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna not eat anymore ever again.
Yeah. I weigh like 197 and I'm 5'11".
My dad's 5'8" and he weighs like almost 200 right now.
But
he's he's a big guy.
I'm a thick ass boy. Speaking of thick boys, Eric Zubke with a red boy, hot diggity. Damn. To Nick, eventually you're gonna miss that Mustang come winter, TRX or Raptor, the best of both worlds if you live in Northern Plains. Yeah, well, that's what he told me. Nick would text me, and he'd be like, "I wish I could drive the Mustang, but it's just pure ice outside." And I'm like, "That sucks."
Yeah. No, I'm really not looking forward because so Minnesota. It could snow really as early as Halloween, and so once that happens, like once you get past to that Halloween time, you're on borrowed time. You can't leave the state because even if it hasn't snowed when you left, it may have snowed by the time you get back. And then what are you going to do? Park it in fucking Iowa?
Yeah.
So it's just like, God damn, I'm so sad. But my other car is a Navigator, 2022 Navigator, and it is an absolute joy to drive that thing around. It is peace. It is quiet. It is comfy as fuck. My seats massage me while I'm driving. So I'm okay. I'm okay without the Mustang. Plus it's got the V6 EcoBoost. That's the same thing that powers the fucking Ford GTs now.
Except that time the battery died or whatever the shit happened.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to get that fixed.
Yeah, I remember you were like, "Yeah, we got stranded." I'm like, "Oh
yeah.
shit."
Yeah, that I think it's actually the shop because I took it in for some basic like oil change and shit like that. And there's like a fan thing they needed to fix and one other thing. And I think they fucked up plugging back in one of the electrical things. I think there's either it's like a loose plug or there's an exposed wire that's touching metal because there's no reason the battery should have completely fucking drained while the car's off unless there's a fucking power short somewhere. But everything was fine until I took it in. So, but it's all warranted. They're just all these shops are fucking backed up.
Yeah,
because I called weeks ago and they're like, well, the first time we can get you in is October 5th. I'm like, October? Motherfucker, what is this?
So I called this Audi place because I got my R8 yesterday or the day before yesterday. And it threw a code like immediately, a P2006 and 2007 at the exact same time, which is it's obviously a vacuum leak because the intake manifold has these fins in it that open and close, and at some point it hesitated to open or close. So it throws that code. And of course, it doesn't change anything. The car does whatever it's supposed to do. Nothing changes, but there's a light on the dash for like until I turn the car off. And that's annoying because it feels like something's wrong, but there's nothing. So I call a shop and they're like, oh yeah, we can definitely diagnose it, look at it and work on it. But like, it'll be the end of October. And I'm like, it's September. And I was like, fuck this. So I like Google it and it has straight pop exhaust on it from Rev 9 titanium. So it's super retarded loud. And I was like, it's probably the exhaust because there's only two things that can cause it. And that's the intake manifold is stuck because it has carbon buildup, or the exhaust has the vacuum lines not plugged because whoever put the exhaust on left the vacuum lines there but didn't plug them like they're supposed to do to prevent future codes to pop. Because when you get to 8K RPMs, it's supposed to open the valves on the original model, but now it has just straight pop exhaust, so there's no valves there. So when it tries to check for the vacuum, there is nothing there, so it just pops the code. So I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll just take the bumper off and fix it myself tomorrow. So fuck it. I'll do it. I'll put some golf tees in that bitch and cover it up. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. So that's just how it is. That's every single shop is like that. It's like, yeah, we can get you an oil change in 3 weeks. And I'm like, fuck it. I'll just change my oil myself. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah. And it's $800 to get my R8's oil change. So no, thank you.
Oh, 800. Why is it harder to get to the oil or something?
High-end oil and a shitload of it.
It's an R8. Yeah.
How many quarts does it take? Mine takes 11 fucking quarts of oil.
It's 17. It's a dry sump motor.
Christ.
I have to double check. But I need to look. It's everything's European. So it's all different. Like you look at it, it's like you need 98 octane, and I'm like, what? And then I look and it's like, oh, it's equivalent to 93. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, why'd you say? Well, don't just say that. It's a left-hand drive car. Why'd you put the stickers at 98?
The one thing I want to do the E85 conversion on my Mustang.
Oh, and put the injectors on it. Yeah. Get some more power out of that bitch. But no, basically there's 3 drain plugs on the R8, and one of them is impossible.
How many of them have you had sex with so far?
Only the 2, because I had to order a part directly from Audi that there's a frame and then there's a plug right beside the frame. So you can't put anything in it. So you have to get like a specialized tool for it. And then of course the filter and all that shit. So I'm going to do it all myself. I ain't paying $800. Fuck that. I'll do it myself. I'll put it on a lift and do it in like an hour, so, but yeah, you basically have to do everything yourself. That's just how that is. Yeah. Regular Jeff says it's an R8. The tire air needs to be imported from Europe. And it's 20 per PSI. That's just how it is. They know they can charge you because anybody who buys one that has the funds or should have the funds to pay for the insane maintenance, which is why I didn't get a Ferrari F430 because an oil change is over $2,000.
But see, this is why I am gonna drive my car until it dies.
I mean, I was gonna do the same thing, and then I was like, man, I want an R8.
That's the thing you learn when you start looking into like the fucking supercars is it's not the purchase price obviously ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
But you go, oh, I want $1 million. I'm gonna buy a Lamborghini. It's like or a Bugatti or something. You aren't the Bugatti like Chirons or whatever. They're fucking like $100K a year in maintenance.
Yep. Oh my god!
Because you can only take them to like 5 places in the country. And the like if you they require you to like change out the fucking tires on everything. It's insane what they make you do to do these things. They're literal, like you have to be rich. Not like you can save up and buy it and then have your cool car. You have to be fucking permanently rich to keep them.
Yep. I think I'm pretty sure the Bugatti Chiron's a $20,000 oil change. Pretty sure.
If I was super rich, I wouldn't even know where to begin with buying a car. Like I know nothing about cars. I would need something that's just reliable and doesn't break down a lot, that doesn't need a lot of maintenance. But I don't even know what that would be. Like if I wanted to buy a nice car, no idea.
Yeah, and even then you could get lemoned. Even then you can get
exactly.
I know this super rich dude. He's really cool. He has a collection of Rolls Royces. He also has a Lamborghini, Murcielago. And he had a McLaren. He had a McLaren that he liked driving, but he's kind of old. And I went to his house the other day, And he has a Rolls Royce. I don't know what year or model it was, but it has the fucking suicide doors in it.
Yeah.
It's and it's beautiful. And he's like, yeah, there's only like 700 of these things on the planet, I guess. And I was like, well, where's your McLaren? He's like, well, I traded it in for this one because he doesn't drive, right? He's like, we have I won't name their driver, but we have our driver. So they just wanted to, basically everything's a fucking limo to them. And so, when you get super rich, like you just don't drive anymore. You have someone else drive you everywhere you go and you just get a fucking boat. But that thing has a V12 in it.
Yeah.
It moves.
Yeah, that's weirdly coincidental because I was in my R8 and I went to the mountain because I was like, I'm gonna go on the back roads of the mountain and have some fun. So I go up there today and I'm giving it some beans and I go around this 180 corner. It's just, and every corner is 180. It's like you're going up the mountain. And in the other lane is this stark ass white Rolls Royce coming down the mountain because it's up on the top of the mountain. Every house is like $8 million. So like there's a Rolls Royce just coming down the mountain and he waved at me and I waved back. I'm like, ooh, what's up, bitch? Rolls Royce guy. Beautiful. They're I love them. I would never have one. But there's something about Rolls Royces that they're just so classy for no reason.
They're so comfortable. They're so nice. But dude, since last year at the same party, he was talking about someone who had they had one of those fucking TRX trucks with like a 900 horsepower engine in it or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I drove the Mustang over because I was like, I know he likes cars. And I was like, hey man, just want to show you my car. And he's like, that's the style I'd want. Just muscle, just American muscle. And I'm like, yeah, baby. You just keep creaming those pants. While you ride around your fucking limo with a driver, I'll be sitting here going, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that would be me. Maybe at 80, but not now. I have to drive.
Incidentally, he's 79, so
makes a lot of sense.
I do think cars just turn dudes on. Dudes just get turned on by cars.
Yep.
Yeah, we just jerk off.
Like a thing. Yeah, I knew you like sit inside and just jerk off in your cars, right?
So yeah. I sent Nick a video. I talked about this earlier, but I sent Nick a video of me opening my engine bay to my Audi. And it's got a rear engine, so the engine's in the back of the car, and it's got these pretentious ass lights that turn on. It's hilarious that point at the engine. It's like an art piece, like it looks like an art piece. And I like opened it and I sent it to Nick, and it's just me opening it, and I go, oh, "Damn,
yeah,
my God." So,
you need to get that sound when you open it because the lights shine on it that just goes. Just have that play also when you open it.
Yeah, dude.
Now you need it to sound like a Japanese girl in porn.
Man, I hooked up with a girl once that did that, and I had to keep stopping and asking her if she was okay. I was like, oh, I can't do this.
She's like, no, this is how I sound.
Yeah.
Did she? She just liked it. That was her thing.
Yeah, I stopped. Okay, so Derek Huda, by the way, when's next Vegas trip?
That's what he keeps. This is his cope.
Maybe February.
No, she just liked it. That's why she was crying the whole time.
Thank you, Derek. Yeah, hopefully February.
My ticket's so good she cried.
I'm definitely going to go back to Vegas and get another presidential suite next year for sure. Thank you, Derek. I love you.
I love when she screamed, "Oh, why did I make these life choices?"
Oh, this girl literally was like, it sounded like she was sobbing, and I would stop and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Okay." So I kept, giving it some beans, and then starts doing it again, and I stopped and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay." So I just give her some more beans. And then like she texts me later and she's like, "Dude, that was awesome. Like, that was great." And I'm like,
it's never happened.
Never. And I was like, I never hooked up with her again because it was gross sounding.
Dude, that would be so fucking off-putting. I couldn't deal with that. That'd be weird as shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't do it. It's weird. Like, I just need normal sexy moans. Like that nice sexy moan. You know the one. Ultra says, "How dry are you, Zia?"
Talk about cars for a while. It was like a whole different language for me. I was like, I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Sahara.
It's time for Neck and Snake, boys.
No,
it's
that only happens if you're listening to
and Neck and Zia. Zia's gonna do a bikini today.
I'm gonna go put a bikini on. Let's do it.
Do it.
I'll be right back.
Don't wash your hands.
I never wash my hands. Well, when I pee at home, I wash them other times.
Cool.
Do you wash your hands when you pee at home? People act like it's crazy.
I lick them clean.
Right? Pee is sterile. I pee on my hands to wash them.
Yeah, who pees on their fucking hand? Like,
it's so warm.
They're always like, "Oh, you got to wash your hands." I'm like, "What?" Like,
yeah, I didn't get pee on my hands. I'm fine.
It's so warm.
Out at a restaurant, obviously, like because people are touching everything on the fucking
anywhere
planet.
Outside, gym too.
Yeah. But at your house, it's like,
thank you.
I'm not even wearing pants most of the time. Why would I wash my hands?
Thank you. All right, I feel vindicated.
I'm weird. I wash my hands
I'm with it.
I'm really weird about it. I wash my hands so much.
I wash Camelot's hands.
That's true. Kevin Dorr says, when I find out an R8's $170,000 car, I decide not to send a super chat. Bro, do you know how much the payments are? You better reconsider right now.
Kevin, he didn't buy a new R8.
Yeah, I bought a used one.
Yeah.
A used one. It's like barely half that. Helena says, February 22 to 26, I can be in Las Vegas, Cody. Nick, Zia. Maybe. We'll figure something out. I'm definitely
I don't think I have my schedule out that far other than like kids classes and stuff that they're doing, but man, I had a lot of fun in Vegas.
It's so much fun.
Do it again.
Yeah, I think Vegas was my favorite this year. It was fun because we like hung out 24/7.
Yeah, we hung out the whole time. Nashville, you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go home," and I'm like, "I got an extra room, bitch," and you're like, "Nah, I'm driving home. I got a truck."
Yeah, well.
Nah, I get it.
Thank you,
dude. If my house was close, I would have fucking driven to my house too. Don't get me wrong.
Ain't nothing like your own bed, man. Ain't nothing like your own bed.
Dude, I got today. Lady Rackets and I woke up, and her dad, he lives down in Arizona. He came up into town though for something. It's his birthday weekend, so we had to go. But he didn't come to this town. He came close by. He came to Sioux Falls. And so we met halfway between Sioux Falls and here, which was incidentally where we went to college in Marshall, Minnesota, just to go meet up with them, have lunch and let the kids say happy birthday and all that stuff. And so we went there, and then we took our kids on a tour of the college where we met and all that gay stuff. And we got home, and we left our house at like 11:45 or 12 or something. And we got home at like 5:15. And I was like, I'm crawling into that bed. Oh, yeah. And I just got in, and I like crawled into bed, like, and I was cozy. Fuck, it was great.
Dude, so I have that experience with my guest room. It's so weird. So my guest room in my house is on the other side of my house. My master bedroom's like half of my upstairs. But my guest room is like,
see, I thought you were gonna put on a fucking bikini. What is that? Are you a Mormon? Like,
it's a Hawaiian bikini.
It's an Amish bikini.
But no, my guest room.
Some smaller ones. Fuck. Is it weird that I'm wearing a bikini and socks?
No, you're good.
Yeah.
So
don't take the socks off. The internet's not ready for that degeneracy.
No, that's crazy, right? Keep the socks on.
So
it's a family show.
So my guest room is really chilly. It's cold for some reason, and my master bedroom isn't entirely a skylight. Like my roof is a skylight in my master bedroom. So if it's hot outside, it gets really warm. So I'll go to my guest room. It's chilly. I'll lay in the cuddly, fresh wash sheets, and I'll close all the windows because there's like these giant bay windows all in the guest room, and I'll close all of it, and I'll black out for like 8 hours in the guest room.
I love being fucking frozen when I sleep. Like,
yeah, same.
Oh, put me in a goddamn walk-in freezer, put my bed sheets in it, like get in there, be all like they'd be like crystallized and stuff. Like, oh, I just want to be cold.
Yeah. Rochester says, I've been riding bicycles to get around almost exclusively for a decade, basically a self-taught e-bike mechanic. Yeah, dude. So when I started racing, I knew nothing about my race cars, and now I know every square inch of them, including the ins and outs of their engines, transmissions, and everything. And I wasn't planning on it, but it happened. And now I don't even race my own cars. I race for a team. So it's really weird, which if I failed to mention it before, September 30th, which is in 7 days, I will be in Woodford, Virginia, and we'll be racing at Dominion.
Okay, Brittany.
Yeah, dude, Dominion Raceway. And on the front of the car will be Nick Rekieta's nose in a Pope hat with Nick Rekieta's logo sponsoring the car. So make sure you
so beautiful. God,
it's gonna be, dude. It's all. I sent Nick's the logo. It's beautiful. So it'll be on the car, on both the cars on the team. So if you're in Woodford, Virginia, come see us race.
Well, either win or crash, so you're on the fucking news with it.
Please, God. Yes, that's the idea. Thank you, Rochester. Hallucinosis says, I'm borrowing my dad's 2007 Honda S2000 for a few weeks, so it's like Ferris Bueller's Day Off for me. S2000s are cool, man. I had a 92 Del Sol and loved it. Fucking love that car. So they feel like you're driving a go-kart, and it's like, oh, it only has 90 horsepower. Yeah, well, the car weighs like 8 pounds. So like, it's a big deal. Thank you, Hallucinosis, for your gold, boy.
Yeah, the weight to power ratio is insane. Those Formula One cars have 4-cylinder engines.
Yeah. So
it's because they're so small and light.
They have really small liter 6-cylinder turbo engines.
Oh, I thought some of them had
I think they have 6 cylinders. I'm pretty sure they have 6-cylinder engines, and they're hybrids, but they're very small.
Yeah.
But they put out like 1,000 horsepower. So and that's the thing with my R8 only has I found out today it has an aftermarket tune.
Oh shit, yeah. 1.6 liter 4-stroke turbocharged 90-degree V6.
Yeah. So
fuck.
I found out today that I have an aftermarket tune because I had a guy go through it today. Aftermarket tune, all kinds of shit done to it. So it's probably running about 450 horsepower in my R8. But dude, the car weighs nothing, and you can feel it when you drive it. It weighs fucking nothing. It's beautiful. Kimberly Ashcraft says, if money cost was not an issue, my dream car would be an SEC Tuatara. In 2020, it was declared the fastest production vehicle of all time at 331 miles an hour.
Wow. Holy shit.
These are fucking cool. Never even heard of this shit. God damn, they're cool looking.
Well, yeah, it looks like a damn Batmobile. Look at that bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she wasn't lying when she said if money was not an option.
How much are they?
I can't even. Let's Google it. Let's look at I see the picture of it. It's a hypercar, which means it's 1.6 million. So it's not that crazy.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah, but
dude, have you ever seen the Hennessy F5 Venom?
I feel like you've asked me this before, and I feel like I have seen it actually. Hold on, let me look.
Dude, it is. Whew. That Venom F5 is fucking sick. And it may be faster than that.
It looks like a bug in that picture.
Like this.
Dude.
Yeah.
Skeleton coming off. Yeah, dude.
Like a bug.
Damn.
I think the only car I've ever actually been into that I can even think of is just because I like the way they look, because I don't know jack shit about cars, is the what was Bumblebee again?
Camaro.
Oh yeah, those
Camaros. Cool. Camaros look really cool. I feel like, but there's only certain years that look cool.
2017 Camaros were badass, and then in 2018 they did a facelift and they look like fucking bugs. And I'm like, what'd you do this for?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. It was a 2017, and then there's like a 67 and a 69 that both look pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, of course, 69 Camaros.
Yeah.
No, that goes without saying. It's like a 69 freaking Cobra Jet Mustang. It's like, well, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's like looking at a perfect 10. It's like looking at Bo Derek, in the freaking late 70s, of course. Mr. Floppy Knickers. Oh, he got me. No, he got me, you son of a bitch. Damn. Not in the supercars with self and dream machines. That 58 GMC Apache with step sides and wraparound back window, pure classic cruiser. 58 GMC Apache. Wow. Sounds sexy. Thank you. I'm gonna Google it real quick. 58 GMC Apache. God, oh my God, it looks like a cute old man. It literally looks like a cute old man just being all cute.
Yep. I want to see the cute old man car.
I'm pulling the old man.
Old ass truck. They're cool as fuck though.
It does. It looks like the Cars truck from Cars.
Oh, Mater. Yeah. So you raise this a couple inches, put some big old tires on it. Look badass.
It is cute. I like it.
Looks like the guy that drives it.
Trucks. They're cool as shit.
Yeah. Looks like a guy that drives it. His name's Hoyt, and he's 92. Name's Hoyt. Yeah. Grew up in Durham, World War I. Floppy niggers. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Get me again.
I got this truck when I met my wife, but the truck outlived her.
Well, yeah, that's for sure.
Jesus.
Matt Amos, GTRs are beautiful. Guy at my gym has a GTR, and it's so cool. They're about as they cost actually about a newer GTR costs about as much as my R8 does. And though I
fast as fuck,
I do prefer the R8 or that kind of body style, but damn those I would if somebody was like, hey, you want a GTR for 50 grand, I'd be like, here's 60. Yeah. Thank you, Amos. And here we go. You ready for this one? Eric Linegar for the nose. Nose, boys. Nose.
Damn.
With the red boy. Gilbert says, why is the woman naked? What do you mean, why?
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Naked snake, you fool.
Shut your mouth right now, goddamn you. Thank you. Appreciate you. My boy Colton, I was just talking about you earlier. It says my name's Cody and my sphincter is wide. True.
It's true.
7 inches. That was actually the story. I said I was at the gym, my buddy Colton. I said your ass can stretch to 7 inches without damage. Thank you. Appreciate you. Tell Zia she looks like she smells like popcorn. Is that a good thing?
I don't know.
Popcorn smells delicious. What the fuck?
I guess
popcorn does smell good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take that as thank you, Falcor.
So you're saying you'd eat her ass? Is what you're saying?
Is that where that goes immediately to?
Yeah.
She smells like popcorn. I'm gonna eat her ass.
That's exactly. So do you bleach your ass?
No, I've never bleached my ass.
But is it like black?
No.
How do you know?
Well, I mean, I've seen it. The line of work that I'm in, it happens.
I told a girl recently, her asshole area was like pitch black, and she was so hurt. She's like, "Oh, are you kidding?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, she's like, "Oh my god." And I'm like, "It's okay, it's fine."
Is she blonde?
Yeah, like bright blonde hair. Yeah.
That's weird to me because most of my stuff matches because I'm pink everywhere. I've got pink.
It wasn't hair. It was just like discoloration of the skin.
Yeah, but that's my point. Mine isn't hair either, but it like pinkish.
Send a picture later. I'll see. Thank you.
It's 100 per nipple, 250 per butthole.
How much is the asshole per butthole?
Probably like 2,000 per butthole.
What? Oh my god!
I did have a guy offer me $2,000 for a picture of my butthole.
That's too much, Zia.
Isn't that crazy?
For a picture of your butthole?
Did you take
I'll send a picture of my butthole for $2 grand.
For real.
I didn't do it. The funny thing. I had just started OnlyFans and I was really shy and I was like, I can't show you my butthole. It weirded me out too much.
What if he sent you 2,000 today though? Would you be like, oh no, yeah, here you go? Like,
yeah, probably today.
Okay. Yeah. Oh well, make sure I'll try to find him. We'll try to find him to make sure.
Who is the man who offered 2,000 for the butthole?
Could you imagine? Oh, my name is Zia. I'm in a really bad date, and also I will not show you my ass for $2,000.
Why do I have an accent?
No, I'm not I have like zero debt, and I would still show my asshole for $2,000. Why do you think I have zero debt? Because
that explains everything, Cody. I was very shy when I started.
Oh my god! And Christoph McGough over here. Why do people harp on washing your hands after touching your own schlong?
Thank you.
Many females have had mine in their mouth. Don't think it's dangerous.
Thank you, sir. You're absolutely right. There's no reason to wash your hands when you pee at home.
If I feel like if I had just eaten something greasy, then I want to wash my hands.
I wash my hands when I cook and do things, but if I just pee at home, I'm not washing my hands. Like there's no reason for it.
I only wash my hands because immediately after I pee, I fist my own mouth.
Oh, it tastes so good. Thank you, Christoph McGough. It's time for Naked Snake. Helena's yelling at me.
Did we do? Did we hit Fight Milk or no?
We hit Fight Milk. I think we are either hit it or we're right there. I
gotta go. I gotta go get the Fight Milk. Tell me when we're doing that because I gotta go get my stuff.
Because I'll play the Alex Jones song when we go get it.
Okay.
The I'm Angry song, such a beautiful song. And DB8 says E-Ray is the beast, 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, mind numbing. I don't know what the E-Ray is, but that's
the new Corvette. The new Corvette E-Ray.
Oh damn!
The 2024, it's fucking fast.
Yeah, mine does it in like 4 seconds, but it has a tune on it, so I don't know if it's if it goes faster or slower. It feels like my ass is leaving my soul is falling out. I've done bro, and I was like, holy shit! And when we have a restart in one of my like NASCAR races, my asshole like leaves my body, and it felt just like that. I was like, holy shit!
I've done a 4 second 0 to 60 in the Mustang, like with that, because it'll measure your launches.
Yeah, launch control. Yeah,
that was just on a road, like a shitty back road in the country. I've not done a 0 to 60 on like a prep track or anything, but I mean, fucking unreal.
Did we talk about November? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, you probably can't.
We did, yeah.
It might be.
Yeah, it'll probably be too snowy. And like I said, even if it's not snowy, when I leave the state, it could snow before I get back.
Yeah,
and then that's the real fucking problem.
Maybe we could do a weekend thing, and you could look at the weather for like 5 days, and if it looks chill, bring it down. We can go to the barber in Birmingham and tear that shit down, and then fucking go back.
We'll see.
Dude, when you go on a track,
otherwise I'll fly down and just come hang out.
Maybe. Yeah, we can just do the R8. That'd be great. So if you can drive a manual, get on it, doggone it. All right, it's time for Naked Snake. Yeah, it's super easy. It has a anti-stall on it, and it has all kinds of weird shit on it. So like you have to try to stall a car.
Never even heard of an anti-stall.
So much. Yeah, they made manuals so much easier to drive in the past like 20 years. It's fucking crazy.
My Mustang is bare bones, and it's a newer one.
The last manual I drove was my buddy had what was it? It started with a D, I think.
D's nuts.
No, not like a Dodge Daytona. It was a Datsun. Maybe it was a
Datsun 240.
It had a turbocharger on it, and it was fun to drive, but shit, it was like I had just learned to drive a manual the fucking day before because we were going to Columbus, Ohio from Minnesota. He's like, well, I have a manual and we're driving. I'm like, I don't know how to drive manual. I'll learn. So I learned, and then I had that bitch flying the whole way. I'm like, it was amazing.
Yeah. Once you get into fifth gear, it's fucking smooth sailing from there, especially if you're not driving in traffic. The last manual I drove was my 1992 Nissan Pathfinder. I fucking love that car. It was 4-wheel drive and it went everywhere. Great for the island.
God damn, I wish you could feel this Audi R8. It's so beautiful. Anyways, it's time. Let's do it.
That's what he calls his butthole.
Yes, it's the Audi R8, my asshole.
Oh, I went to a pegging seminar. You're in good hands.
There you go. It's time. 219 in a row, guys. 219 in a row, guys. At 2:40, I'm doing a 24-hour stream. I hope Nick can commit to coming on for like an hour during that. It's gonna be wild.
Probably.
I
have to take my shirt off. You didn't tell me about
your shirt off.
Yeah.
We want to see your boobies too.
Put your sunglasses on, bitch, because I am white as the fucking driven snow.
You can't be any whiter than me. Look at this. It's ridiculous.
You're not that pale.
Really?
Look at a little lavender there, Zia.
I've seen some girls. By the way, guys, we are 140 likes from goal. Get on it, doggone it. Here we go. Shit. I gotta pop these off. 2 seconds.
With darkness and silence through the night.
Look at this, ladies. He's about to be naked, gentlemen.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. 219 in a row, boys. Here we go.
Tease him a little bit, Nick. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, here we go. Gonna do the verse for everybody in the chat. In my time, there been nobody else. Ooh, cry. It's the way I fly to you. Ooh, I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Zia's favorite part. You ready?
Yeah, this is the part.
Someday we'll go red. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, a trial.
We have Drexel joining us. I give my life, boys. Ooh, not for honor, but for you. All the blue boys are coming in, guys. We got Rob, got Alan Jones. There'd be nobody else. Helena, thank you so much. Monkey Man, Ashley, it's the way. I fly to you, boys. Get on it, diggity, doggone it, because I'm I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. Amazing. One more time for the chat, you guys. Here we go. 219. Gator. Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much.
I spilled this goddamn drink all over trying to drink it through those lips.
Why'd you drink it through the lips?
Because it's funny. I don't know. I'm soaked.
You just wanted to feel how Drex feels. How could you?
Jesus Christ. I can't go into a convenience store with those lips. I walk out with everything for free.
Damn. Mudbug, by the way, over on Rumble with a $50 Rumble rant, says, great show tonight. Appreciate y'all. Also, Zia, how you doing?
Was that like a Joey? How you doing?
How you doing? Can you flex you can't flex your titties, right?
I used to be able to when I first got them done, but I can't anymore.
Bench press it's been too long.
Yeah, I guess I don't do any chest anymore.
Are you not able to flex your tits?
I can't flex my look at it. What the what does that make me? A double bitch? Look at this is embarrassing. Look at you guys. I
Makes
can't
you
do
a
this
white
at all.
male.
Makes me a white cis male.
Rip.
A bitch.
Ashley says the ones are because of Nick and Cody, but the 20 is because of Zia. My God. Thank you. Appreciate you, Ashley. Love you.
You gotta do a little squeak. Thank you.
Marby says I love racial humor. Dude, same. Thank God. So beautiful. And we are officially fight milked. John Carter says A7 TDI Quadro. Love. Those may have a craft with ease. Thank you, John Carter. The only thing with German cars is there's like 967 vacuum sensors. So that shit's going to go off apparently at some point, like mine did yesterday and today. So, and it can mean like so many things, but I narrowed it down to 2. So now I just got to take the car apart tomorrow because I ain't about to pay $500,000 and then wait 2 months for them to take it. So I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Thank you, Mudbug. We're going to play I'm Angry. I've had enough of these people. The viewer count shot the hell up. Did somebody raid me just now?
It's because it's because of these 2 shirtless hunks.
No, it was like 200. It increased by 200 in like a second. Anyways,
on the preview page, they just saw tits. They're like, oh God.
Oh my God. There's a naked woman and 2 naked men.
2 naked men.
Oh wait, I guess I can stand up and do the shirt like the stomach thing now. Since
yeah. Let's see. All right, there you go. Yeah. Your stomach is like flat.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
It wasn't.
Wait. I'm gonna need to see that other picture in question.
Oh, it's such a beautiful.
It has my butthole in it. I'll send it to you.
Oh, fantastic.
Only 2 grand.
I was gonna say when people start asking me for my butthole, I'll sell them that picture instead.
I'll
give you a cut neck.
Perfect. It's time for I'm Angry, but I've had enough of these people. We're gonna play the Alex Jones songs. I'm gonna go get my Fight Milk, and so is Nick, and then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna raid someone. I have to look and see who's alive. I'm sure there's somebody. It might be. Wait, who else was gonna raid? I thought I was gonna raid somebody. I guess not. I thought I had something planned already. Thank you guys. Real quick, we're gonna go to Alex Jones, and then we're gonna go 2 seconds. Get on it, talk on it.
System, the company store, the paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She's Sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so sweet.
Get on it, dog on.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
Okay, I need to know who sings that song because it's like my new favorite thing now. Their voices are mesmerizing. It's hypnotic. I'm in love.
Did you hear my harmony with the stabbing?
Was that you?
Yeah.
That was lovely. That was lovely.
We love our Somalis. We love our Muslims. Yeah, I was hoping it was like synced up correctly.
It was. That was impressive. I thought it was just part of the music. I thought it was like legit backup vocals.
Yeah, it was just me.
All right, backup vocal Cody.
Yeah. I'll always unmute and do that every time. I got my eggs. I got my alcohol.
You got your milk?
I got my milk. They didn't have Fairlife at the place today. So
what kind of milk are you drinking?
I had to get standard bullshit milk.
Oh, that's crap. If you get diarrhea, your bloodline is weak.
I won't get diarrhea, bro. I eat like fucking hot wings like twice a week, and I mean like Carolina Reaper. Like after I eat them, if I touch my penis, I'll like have to go to the ER. That's how hot they are.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Do you ever like touch your pee hole with that? Have you guys ever jerked off in the shower and got soap in your pee hole?
No. I have been in the shower. So I was in the shower with a girl.
Soap in your pee hole.
I've just heard that it hurts really bad.
Yeah. So I've been in a shower. I've been in a shower with a lot of girls, but one specific time I was in the shower and she was rubbing like on my like chest and hugging on me. And of course I got rock hard, and it was a big shower with like 3 shower heads across the wall. And it's almost like your penis like sucks in the soap. It's like,
oh no, I have had that happen actually.
Yeah,
it hurts.
Yeah,
you're right.
You piss after, and it's kind of feels like somebody's like sticking something in your penis.
It's like razor blades. You're pissing razor blades out of your urethra. Yeah, no, that shit.
How do you wash your penis? You just wash around it and you make sure you don't get the hole.
The hole it won't go in there.
It's like a little sphincter. It keeps it tight until shit's coming out of it.
Yeah,
but I see.
But when you get like hard, it'll kind of be like a more open, and then soap will get in it. So yeah, happens to me.
All right,
learn new things.
Here we go. I got my eggs.
No, he's already got. Oh, he's putting the super shit.
Your fancy booze in there,
shaking like a motherfucker. God,
you diary guzzling self out.
I don't want to do this.
Caros, my boy. Hope you're doing well, baby. Hope you're doing well. Hey, we're 80 likes from the 1,000 like goal already.
Oh, I already liked it.
Which will nuke the first Camel thought stream by 400 likes. Like it. Already. Zia and
Whiskey Sour says, ever start washing the shaft and don't stop.
Yes, actually, every time. That's what I do, man.
All right. I've not been washing my shaft.
Hopefully I don't spill any of this. I don't have anything to catch it. Here we go.
So
One.
Gross.
Your mouth.
Hate you.
My mouth.
Catch it with your mouth, Cody.
Why don't you do this without the liquor, Zia?
I don't have enough calories left in my day for this. I gotta start planning on.
She's pour milk on your face. It'll be fine.
She's been doing this for years to me. Back in
for years since back in 2000. I have almond milk. I don't have actual milk because I hate milk. It's disgusting.
She's like, bro, I can't come hang out, bro. I'm in debt. Sorry. I'm like, I'll pay for it, bro. You're fine. She's like, No,
I can't take money from you. I can't be like, yeah, give me gas money and pay for my food. It's just too weird.
Oh, but you can take money from Eric Linegar just now with a $100 super chat.
Yeah, that's different.
You bitch. All right, here we go.
Different.
Where's my milk? Here's my milk. Hold on. Got my shit milk. I haven't had normal milk in such a long time. It's awful.
I'm using Fairlife protein shake, actually.
Yeah, I ran out of Fairlife, and now it's
vanilla.
Oh, I like those Core Powers. Those are so good.
They taste like freaking ice cream, bro, melted.
Yeah.
So, no,
dude, freeze them. Have you ever frozen one where you get like you can't freeze it all the way? You put it in the freezer for like 45 to 60 minutes, and it is like it's like drinking a fucking cone of vanilla ice cream, except it's got enough protein to give you ball hair. God, it's good.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh, I like the chocolate one. I don't think I've ever had the vanilla, but I'm gonna try that.
The vanilla one's so fucking good.
I go over to this place where I used to live, and it's called the IGA, and it's like this old fat white lady and like a bunch of like goofy ass like teenagers working there. And it's a great little, it's almost like a grocery store, but it's like on the corner of my old road. And it's almost like a gas station, but it's super high end. There's a restaurant in it. It's really nice. I haven't been there in a while. I go over there today because I was like, well, I'm gonna get gas. And I was driving a lot because of the Audi. I was like, I'm gonna drive it all day. So I'm driving it a lot around town. And I go over there and I walk in and like nothing but like old Indians are working there. Like, like Indians.
I was gonna say this kind.
They no longer have Fairlife or anything. It's all random brands I've never heard of. And I was like, what happened? No.
I have these fucking things on the Amazon. Like every month they send me a package of fucking 12 of them or 18 of them or something.
Yeah.
It's great.
Here we go. I'm gonna pour my alcohol in.
Mine's already curdled. God fucking damn
it. I should have gotten some candy corn.
Shut your mouth.
Do you know how much alcohol
you say gotten in front of me right now?
First of all, candy corn's disgusting.
It's delightful, Nick. It is delicious little drops of honey that melt in your mouth.
It's only funny because it is racially segregated. That's it. It's gross.
I love it.
I love it too.
All
candy corn and black licorice. Gimme.
Fight Milk's ready with me and Nick. Thank you so much. And thank you, Deviation over on Rumble says to horny jail with you. Thank you, my friend. Bonk. Appreciate you guys. Rumble's been on point every stream. Thank you guys over on Rumble. Of course, on YouTube is normal. Locals. If you're not joining my locals yet, my videos are live there.
Join mine.
Join Nick's as well. But first mine. One day earlier on the videos, all my racing content is exclusive there, and I post on there like 20 times a day now. And I do supporter only posts, and of course I do streams on there exclusively almost every day as well. Join that. It's like $5 or $4 maybe, and it is super helpful to me. So get on it, doggone it. If you want to support me, you don't know how, that's how you do it. All right, here we go. It's time for Fight Milk. Oh my God.
Every time we do this, I hate it.
Yep.
Like my brain tells me I hate it. It's not actually bad, but my brain hates it.
Yeah. It sucks for like 3 seconds, and then you're like, oh, okay. And then I have a headache for like 4 hours after, for some reason.
And you keep trying to talk me into doing Fight Milk. You're like, do Fight Milk with me. Have a headache for 4 hours.
I don't get a headache. My stomach just like, I think you want to throw up. I'm like, I don't actually need to throw up. It's like, but you should. You should want to throw up.
I don't know about all this.
Here we go. Let's go.
Is this from Doom?
Yes.
God, that game was so fucking good.
Yes.
Original Doom? Doom 64?
2016.
2016.
Perfect game. Here we go. Get on it, doggone it. You ready, Nick?
Never.
Let's do this shit. Get on it, doggone it.
Oh, God damn it.
Don't stop, Nick. Oh, twice.
Don't tell me what to do, bitch.
Open your throat and chug it down.
Nick, do it.
Come on, Nick.
It's just a man in prison.
Ooh. You got it.
Not yet. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, come on.
Yes. Yes!
That I go in. That almost made me want to vomit. Woo!
I said at the beginning of the stream I was not into it today. It's still true.
Oh God. Oh, it's brutal.
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh yeah.
Doom
2016 is a fucking masterpiece. A masterpiece. Thank you guys so much. I see a lot of people in chat. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me. Crazer says, help Cody pay for the Audi you can't afford yourself. That's for damn sure. Thank you guys so much for the Audi. Love you. Appreciate you.
Did you ever see Creep Show 2?
Yeah, of course.
You know the one with the fucking slime on the top of the lake?
Yeah.
So y'all couldn't see it, but I could. Right at the beginning there's this patch of curdle just floating on the fucking top, and I drank it. Oh God, it was like drinking wet sand.
Dude.
It's like, oh.
So every single time I do Woodford in my fight milk, there's like this chunky little fucking like swamp on the very top, and I'm like, oh no. Oh,
You guys are not selling this at all.
No, see, the problem is I use that whiskey, and it's really high octane whiskey. To do fight, if you do it with vodka, it's really easy. It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
The milk cuts the vodka's bite, and the milk cuts the weird like gooiness of the egg, and it's kind of just like drinking vodka flavored milk, but it doesn't burn at all.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but with that fucking whiskey though, it was curdling shit. Everything was gross. God damn it.
Vodka's easily the best. Let's give a shout out for a few insane supporters tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. If it wasn't for you, I'd be nothing. Melubre, my boy Billy Hatcher, as always, my boy, one of my true blues. GZF, Texas Dave, Mick, Anal Man. I appreciate you, dude. Coming in strong on both sides. I love you, dude. Appreciate you. So many pink boys for my boy. Rochester, my boy. Rochester with a red boy as well. My boy, Eric Zubke. And I think he had 3 of these. I might be mistaken. I know there's 2 right there. There he is. Third one. Holy shit, my friend. I appreciate you. I don't deserve any of this shit. I would never ask anybody to drop a chat, but I am so damn thankful. I will ask you to join my local, though, you bitches. Thank you. Eric Liniger for the nose. Thank you guys. So many red boys. So little time. Tell people where they can follow you. Zia is a co-host every Saturday with me. Tell them where they can follow.
Yeah, but she can't put her ankles behind her head, so it's kind of
I'm working on it. I've been stretching every day. That's a lot.
I thought you were gonna do it. I was like, what the fuck?
I've tried before.
Oh, let me get my pants off. Hold on. Fuck. Shit.
I can't quite get there. Like it's too. I gotta.
How high can you get?
I need to stretch more. I don't know. Let me see.
Nick's fishing. I mean, show me though. Like I need to see. That's pretty close.
I'm trying to help the chat.
Was that not bad?
That was good.
That was okay.
I do both at the same time though.
Yeah.
Also have your. I probably can't pull that off.
Also have your mascara running.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, just start crying, please.
Should I also just? I have some whipped cream. I could just on my face. Should I?
Oh fuck, bro.
There's more I can do.
Elmer's glue will work better.
I also have it. You know that that lotion. What was it? It's oh my god, what's the lotion that looks literally exactly like jizz?
Vaseline.
Shit. No, it's not Vaseline.
I don't use lotion on anything.
Cetaphil.
Cetaphil. Yeah.
Yeah, Cetaphil. That stuff looks exactly like jizz. It's wild.
And it feels like it. It's like really waxy and gross.
Yeah.
I got news for you. The factory's in my bathroom.
If you haven't came in like 2 weeks as a guy, that's that's the consistency of it for sure. It's like freaking whipped cream, bro. Tell them, Zia, where they can follow you.
Zealand everywhere. At Zealand on my YouTube channel. If you want to go subscribe there, you can do that. It's XIALAND. Zealand on OnlyFans. Zia_land on both Twitter and Instagram. And that's what I've got. I'm streaming 4 days a week over on my YouTube, I believe.
You're doing so good. Yeah, Zia's hitting her bikini goal every stream. It makes me so proud.
Kamala, you have been my inspiration for this.
And you still won't come eat candy corn with me.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, but when you come there, he's gonna put the candy corn in his butthole and gonna be like, I just worked out, so it's 20% stank.
Worth it for candy
10%.
corn.
10%. Nick, where can these bitches follow you?
Dude, I'm REKIETA Law everywhere. Twitch, YouTube, Locals, Rumble, Twitter, wherever your heart and penis takes you. Even on Facebook, you can find me there. I don't post anything over there, but you can follow me if you're over 65 on Facebook. I do only breaks. It's like OnlyFans, but the hip breaks every time. And that's for the elderly fans who want to just have that sweet, sweet Republican content. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about that 2020 election.
Amazing.
Feed January 6th into my geriatric veins.
It was stolen from us.
Oh, let me take that walker straight through COVID denial. Oh,
Unjustly arrested.
Guys,
God damn it. I need to clip that
came.
shit out. That's the
beautiful.
greatest ad I've ever heard.
That was beautiful.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but no, REKIETA Law everywhere, guys. Look, Rumble's my main squeeze right now. And I love them very much. They let me say all the funny gamer words because this is the thing that's important. It doesn't matter what you say. It matters what you mean. And for some reason, we got away from that. And now it's like, well, cancel him because he said this. That means he hates that. It's like, no, if I hate something, I'll just tell you. Jews, who I actually don't hate. I find Jews to be hilarious and charming. But blacks, I also find hilarious because if you tell a joke or do a magic trick, they scatter. They run away. You're like, why are you throwing tear gas at them every day? Just get David Blaine out here and black people will run off. I mean, sure, they're going to gather back in 20 minutes. You'll have to do it again. But it's like Mexicans, like you don't have to do anything for that. You just offer them a low-wage job. They'll come running. Like it's so goddamn easy. But it's what you mean, not what you say. And fuck this goddamn society for getting so angry over syllables.
Hell yeah. I agree.
Yes.
With
And
that
Rumble lets me say the funniest shit on the planet. Well, funny to me. It's not funny to anybody else, but I'm like, racism. And also lesbians aren't real because I don't know. Have you ever seen one?
No.
Never seen one of the
If you
wild.
do see a lesbian, you could. No, I'm not going to say that joke here on YouTube. Jesus Christ, Cody, stop me.
Nope. No, if Henry Cavill walks in the room, there is no such thing as a lesbian. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. We are 19 likes away from the overall stretch goal. We are almost there. Spam like that button right diggity damn now. It's on. We got to do it. Oh my God. Nick, I got to ask you something.
Yeah, what's up?
Should I raid Pippa?
Yep.
There was no
I
hesitation
guess you already
there.
know what we're doing today then. We're going to raid Pippa Pipkin.
By the way, to you two beautiful people, my thought stream, I posted it in the private chat. That because that was from Corona. He ripped it right from Twitch. So that whole thought stream is right there.
Hell yeah.
Zia, go check out a couple more things, please. Like once you get back, just walk back to the front of the camera.
Oh no. I'm not even gonna watch the Zia raid. I'm just gonna raid her and walk away.
The Pippa?
Yeah.
I'm saving that video for later. Thank you.
It was one of the funniest, to me, it was one of the funniest things I've ever done.
You look so cute.
God, it was great.
So cute.
And it pissed so many people off. That was the weird thing.
Why did it piss people off?
Because no one's funny anymore, Zia.
Yeah. It's hilarious. It's ridiculous.
They're like,
just watch it and giggle.
They're like, what if his kids see this? I'm like, where do you think I got all the fucking stuffed animals? Do you think they're mine?
What if your kids see you in a short pair of shorts and a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Oh no.
They see this every day.
Yeah, what is this supposed to do?
I did have cat ears too, technically.
Oh, much better.
They thought that was hilarious.
You can't be an e-thought without cat girl ears. You got to have them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do this because if she hears, she might log off. Look, before we do this raid, I want everybody in the chat to understand that I love Pippa, and we had a stupid ass falling out that should have never happened. So don't say anything.
We both do, by the way. People think that I think Pippa's great.
Yeah. So don't be nice and awesome in the chat. Give her some love. She's a very talented creator. There is no bad blood. So I'll see you guys over there. Get the hell on it, doggone it. I thank you guys. We hit the goal. We hit every single goal. Say bye to Nick and Zia. We'll see you guys next Saturday, of course, with the Camel Thoughts on Monday and Wednesday.
Look, someone had to have A cups tonight.
Get the hell